Hello, YouTube. How are you guys doing? And welcome back to the live stream. We're gonna get stuff started a little fast today because I had some technical issue that made me start stream late, but I hope everyone's good today. We're gonna be starting off with the challenge mode, which is hide and seek extreme. I think this one is extremely painful. We'll see how it goes, and then after that, I want to do as much no evidence as possible. I want to go to all of the small maps and just do some, like, at least start with normal no evidence where we don't immediately get hunted, because that's how I've mostly been playing no evidence, but I kind of want to just do like a bit of an educational session where we just talk about every single ghost, basically, and what you can do to find them out. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna start with this one, which for that, we're gonna immediately do a main channel YouTube intro, not for the live stream that you're watching right now. Also, you might notice that chat is a weird font. The chat plugin that I usually use completely broke today. I don't know why. I've tried to fix it. That's why I was late. It does not want to be fixed. I think they just messed up. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be back to normal chat. Today we're just gonna have to deal with this weird font chat that I managed to create within like the 15 minutes that I had trying to hotfix this stuff. So yeah, hopefully it'll be better. Anyway, let's go say hi, YouTube, and have a great time today. All right. Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we are back with another weekly challenge, and this one is extremely painful, if I remember correctly. It is called Hide and Seek Extreme. The ghost wants to play a game, you better hide. I think with this one, there used to be all kinds of weird stuff where there was less evidence for no reason. The ghosts are, I think, slightly faster. This one has just overall been changed all the time, so we'll see what it's like today. Maybe it'll be easier. We're gonna find out. I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Oh, boy. All right. Here we are. Let's see it. We got Mary Hall. Escape the ghost, ghost photo, EMF. What do we got? Alright, so we have tier 2 items, mostly. We have no smudge sticks. Okay, so hide and seek, we're just gonna have to hide. There's not gonna be any fighting back. I can see how that makes sense. Now, I think this was the specific challenge that used to have only 2 evidence, and that was a mistake. Then they tried to fix it. They didn't fix it. I went crazy, because they said in the patch notes that they fixed it, but they didn't fix it. And then they eventually actually fixed it. So now I think it should have 3 evidence, but we're gonna find out today if they fixed it for real, or if it's still broken. So we're gonna do this one. Oh god, it's hide and seek. Do we have grace period? We have a setup period. We have a 1-minute setup period. Not very useful, but we're just gonna try and find the ghost. I think the ghosts are fast on this one. Now the 3 evidence is definitely gonna help, especially if the ghosts are gonna be like a little faster, which I think is the case on this, but we're gonna just have to experience it all. We have hiding spots? Nope, not this one. Nope. It's a tiny baby. Okay, I found the ghost. Well, the ghost found me, I guess. Yeah, it's 150% speed. Man, this challenge used to actually be like one of the hardest challenges of all time because you only had 2 evidence and then you would have like 150% speed on Camp Woodwind of all maps. Now the timer, we have 20 seconds more of safety, guys. We have no sanity, right? That's the whole idea. Yeah, no sanity. We have 1 minute to hide. After that, everything is gonna go to hell. I'm just gonna place this here. I don't know where exactly the ghost is right now. We do, however, have crucifixes, right? Which is kind of neat. I think I'm gonna grab those if I can. Don't close the door. Okay, we're fine. That might have been... That was a ghost event, right? Strange Vine, thank you for the 5 gifts. Thank you. Okay. The safety period is over, so now the real game can begin. We're gonna grab this, and I should... Did I grab this? I think I already grabbed the... I already grabbed the spirit box and just threw it down. Photo cam? I don't think we really need any of that. But what else are we gonna grab? Sure, we'll do... actually, we can do this during a hunt. We don't have lights? Like, we don't have UV? Why? That's so mean. Oh, God. It's fine. Alright, place this. I mean, you should be around here. Unless you lied to me. It's gonna be hard to hide, because I don't really have any hiding spots. I don't know. I guess it's hide and seek extreme for a reason. Okay, we'll place... Oh, there's a bone. Pick that up, place this right there, and save 1. First Hades, thank you for the 5. Oh god, it's over there now. We don't have writing yet. Wait. Okay, let's pick this up, place it over here. because I heard it touch that just now. There we go. It's not hunting me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna check if I can find the ghost room. 150% speed is absolutely fucked up. It is 6 degrees in this tent. I think it's in that tent. I think so. No smudges either is actually evil. I know. This is one hell of an evil challenge. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Big Mike, thank you for the super, or for the prime, thank you. Okay, that's not working right now. I think it is in this tent, though. We have the crucifixes there. I had another crucifix, right? There. Place that here as well. I haven't really seen any hiding spots, nor have I looked for it, so we might just die. Even 5. Okay, that's good. There better be 3 evidence. I swear to God, if they still messed it up, I am going to become the actual Joker. It's cold outside. Let's see. 5 degrees. Hey, the crucifix is working though. It's actually kind of nice that we got those. All right. Let's see. I think my push to talk is having some trouble, so I'm just gonna quickly go to text to speech. There we go. The Lucifer, thank you for the 5. Or for the gift subs. There we go. That works just fine. We have a good set. We already know it's not Wraith here, so we have Spirit or Twins. Evidence would be writing book, which I put in here, and then it... No, wait, where's my writing book? Did I not put it in here? It would be... I want you to be in the ghost room. What the fuck? Freezing, potentially? Not ghost orbs, it would be ghost writing. Freezing or ghost writing. Okay, there's lots of chaos going on. Let me grab the other writing book real quick, and then we're gonna check for more freezing. I think we should be able to figure out... Did it use it again? A twin? It's gonna be a little tricky, though. We can take some photos, maybe. This is actually a really good round. And this is also gonna be a good test. I want to try and get 3 evidence, just because I need to know if they've properly fixed it, finally. What? Oh, the radio. That actually screwed me out. I was like, where's the sound coming from? Okay, here we go. This is a writing book as well. Let's throw this in here. Can we do it before we hunt? Before we get hunted? No! Okay, freezing, please. This is actually stressful as hell. Freezing in this map is so hard. I think we're gonna have to actually do hide and seek now. Is there a hiding spot here? Wait, there's actually a hiding spot here. Okay, this is good. We can just, because we have no more crucifix. That actually worked somehow. So we can't smudge for the spirit, so we're just gonna have to do it the hard way. And if I remember correctly, this is like 125 or 150% speed. I think 150. Wait, it's raining! Oh my god. It's fixed. Ah! I think this challenge also used to have only 1 second grace period for some reason. Like, this was actually the most busted challenge. You're welcome, by the way. I complained so much about this specific one. This one pissed me off so much. It is no UV for some reason. There was only 2 evidence, 150% speed, 1 second grace period. It was just like the worst challenge of all time because it didn't make any sense. Like, if it's gonna be a hide and seek challenge, you're gonna have long grace period, right? Which is what you saw right there. There was a really long grace period because it's supposed to be a hide and seek. Ballerina, I think you left 5 good, so thank you. So yeah, they definitely improved this challenge a lot, and we also heard the writing. There. Which means that we have correctly gotten all 3 evidence, so they also fixed that, which is good to see. I can't even place it here. Whatever. Yeah, you can't place it down in the truck. Writing, we have a spirit. Basic bitch, but that was decent. We actually only got 1 hunt there. That is about as good as this challenge can go. Like, that is a... that was a really good one. Because of the ghost, like, using the crucifixes so much. It was like in that tent, stuck the whole time. Nice. All right, that was a good one. 6 minutes only. Let's try that again. This could easily go horribly wrong if you have a roaming ghost. That's the whole problem with Camp Woodland for me, is that when the ghosts start roaming on this map, it starts becoming hell. Grab this, and this. I think that's the way we're gonna fly. Ronald here. All right, we have rain now. Not too crazy. Okay, 1 second. Wait. Is that over here? Thought I heard a sound. Please have ghost orbs. That would actually be so good. Hello, ghost? Oh, was this the... Wait, it's floating. Isn't this the exact same spot where the bone was last round, except it wasn't floating like that? We have orbs. Wait, orbs in the... I think this is the kids area? I think that's the kids area. Or it's like the campfire. But I think it's this area. Wait, that's actually huge. Can we... I'm not getting this. I'm just gonna quickly grab some crucifixes if we can stop this ghost from hunting. Bro, and also the thing, I mean, I guess that's like part of it. Some of the stuff in this challenge can be explained by it being an extreme hide-and-seek challenge, right? But they just had so many weird things originally that it just didn't make any sense. Like, 2 evidence? Why? Why is that necessary for a hide-and-seek challenge? And then, I can understand why there's not many hiding spots. Like, it's extreme, so there's only a few hiding spots, but it is kind of annoying. I'm dead. Was that a... That was super fast, bro. Was that a minute? I swear I still had some time remaining. What? That was like super fast. I mean, I know it's 150% speed, but was that a Revenant maybe? It was. No! I should have just gone with Revenant. No wonder! Fuck you, bro! We were time in the dark, so this is basically time in the map. So yeah, 7, I placed the crucifixes, so I was like, I'm slightly safe, but I guess the ghost managed to find just a spot outside of my, crucifix. It doesn't say what the ghost room was. I assume the ghost room was the campfire. Alright, well that's a good example of what can happen. I was found! I did not win hide and seek that round. 150% speed Revenant. Good morning, everyone. Holy shit. Janice over here. Okay, let's not do that again, please. I mean, there's not much you can do against that. Not much that can be done. Oh, there we go. Immediate ghost orbs in the campfire. Nice. Okay, and you threw something over here, which is gonna immediately give me... No, I was gonna say EMF 5. Okay, that's really good. We're hopefully actually gonna get the ghost to use the crucifixes this time. Revenant Part 2. Here we go. Let's place this. I should have known that it wasn't a Moro because it was ghost orbs. I'm fucking stupid, by the way. I forgot that it was ghost orbs. Oh, I can't place this here. That was an oopsie doopsie. Your Honor, I plead oopsie daisy. Skizzers, thank you for the 20. 20 gift subs. Thank you, thank you. You're crazy. I'm trying to go fast. I have 20 seconds. 20 seconds, guys. And then hell breaks loose. It might actually be in that area. That also felt like I didn't really have a grace period at all. Like, was I wrong about the grace period? I thought they added a longer grace period. What gamer nature? Thank you. Holy, that was a long list. Thank you so much. What the heck? I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna leave this here. Ew, it's working. Okay. Fuck. So it's in this area. Okay, not an Oni. We have this. Ghost orbs. Shit. Shit. Footsteps that we can't use because fuck my life, I guess. Okay, this should be ruling out Spirit Box here because it was in this area, right? I turn off the breaker, not a Jinn, but it... How did I not hear it? Wait, I'm genuinely confused how it started the hunt last round so fast. I guess it was a really quiet... No, this is fine. This is not miling. But I was talking about last round. Because there's a really long grace period. There's like 6-second grace period. How the fuck did it get me like that? This is totally normal speed. And it's not a miling, I don't think. Actually, maybe? I don't know. I think that was fine. It sounded at least not fast. It can't even be miling anyway. Why are you guys say miling? We'll have to... We can't loop, though. That's the problem. Okay, we need some evidence. Can you talk to me, please? It's good. Oh. EMF? Just a really short EMF. What the fuck? Do we have a cursed possession? You really don't want to use it. Mimic, of course. Wait, did it actually change Ghost Room? No way it has Ghost Room. Are you kidding me, dude? Huh? Wait, it's in there? Ghost? It actually changed Ghost Room? They didn't... I guess it's hide and seek, so the ghost is also hiding between rounds. I mean, it's still... Wait, I swear we saw ghost orbs. Am I crazy? There's no ghost orbs in the ghost room right now. It's playing guitar over here. What? So we have I was gonna say we have not spirit box. Alright, fuck me, I guess. Mare, yokai on Rio. Okay. Let's find a hiding spot. This one. And let's think a bit. We have... Fuck, we have candles. I got it. Don't kill me. Okay, we gotta place... Or mimic. Yeah. We gotta place the candles. Try and figure this one out. And then this one is just gonna be scary. We could, I guess, just seppuku for this. Like, just sit in a tent with our equipment on, and if it finds us, we know it's a yokai. Or we know it's not a yokai, and then if we die, so be it. We just know it's a... Like, then we know it's a mare, unless it's a mimic, in which case I get super trolled. Okay. Fuck. I need to move this. I might die here. Ah! What? I did not press F. Wait, how did... Oh, I touched it! Of course, there's... You can light it by just brushing against it. That scared me! No! Oh, it's a mimic. It's a Dio, bro. Goodbye. That's actually an insane play, though. That's, I mean, that is one of the biggest brain ghost plays I've ever seen. Going from, like, a normal ghost into Dio, so you hide in the hide and... It's the only ghost that you cannot hide from during the hide and seek challenge, bro! What do you mean? And not just like it being a Dio from the get-go, which would have been fine because then I would have been alive, but it actually being another ghost first and then mimic or then Dio, brother. That's actually sick though. I really like that. Anyway, at least we figured it out, so we only have to do one more. I should have already been done. I should have figured out that Revenant. That was definitely my bad. Because of the ghost orbs, I should have known that it wasn't a Mora, because Moroi does not have ghost orbs. Alright, let's get lucky again. Oh god. This is, I mean, I heard that. The ghosts are definitely putting their best foot forward in this challenge. Like, they're doing some fun stuff right now, and I like it. Showing why Phasmo never gets old, because you never know what's gonna happen. There's always some crazy shenanigans that will catch you off guard. Okay, this is, scary, because I don't know where it is. I thought I heard something, but I guess not. I'm hearing, like, footsteps in the forest, but I think it's just ambient noise. Do we have this hiding spot? So we don't. Okay. Don't be another, like, super fast ghost and kill me. I definitely lost hide and seek that round, that's for sure. I should have just ran out. Okay, are we dead, guys? What's my plan here? Do I have a hiding spot? I don't think it's orbs. I think we're just gonna have to... I'm gonna hide! Because it's almost gonna hunt now. Please don't be a Dio. I swear to God. That would be so troll. I can hear the ghosts, so I should be fine. Like, I'll be able to run into the hiding spot during the grace period. You hear those rustling noises? Maybe it's in the toilet? I just want to hear where it comes from. I don't think it's that. But this is not really gonna help. That's the thing, the temperature is just so bad on this map. Why is it not hunting? I'm confused. Normal? Okay, so it's coming from that area. I think it's normal speed. Don't kill me, please. So it's hopefully in one of the tents, so we can use the crucifixes properly. Illusion, thank you for the 5. This hunt feels longer than the rest, maybe because I was so actively waiting. Okay, one of these here, so I'm just gonna throw my shit in the middle and then grab crucifixes and hopefully not die. Okay, that was the only activity happening, of course. Of course it was. Let's grab this as well. Go, go, go. It could already hunt right now if it was really wanting to kill me. I'm gonna put one in the middle and then one over here because I have a feeling it's gonna be in there. Let's see. 6 degrees. 100% the ghost room. Okay, good stuff. No spirit box? Alright, well that worked. Throw that in there for EMF 5. Nice. You can also get that off the crucifix. No orbs. Wanna say no orbs? Get that out of here. We don't have all the evidence yet. This is actually a really good setup here. I think it can be on Rio if it's not... Or if it's EMF 5, so we don't have to worry about the candles. So we're just gonna grab this. And then just salt doesn't really do anything. Except, I guess, give us a good opportunity to do spirit box. We should be okay here. This is like what the setup, what we want to have as a setup. Place it here so we know. Is it getting any colder? 5 degrees. Let's try spirit box again. We already know EMF 5. I don't think it's spirit box. Let's get the shit out of me. You know, there should be a ghost that has no grace period. That would actually be so sick. That should be a ghost ability. It would be so obvious, but it might actually make it the most dangerous ghost. Actually, no. I take that back. Maybe as a special ability, but not like for every hunt, because that would actually get me killed like all the time. That would actually like be so bad for me. But as like a rare ability, man, that would be fucking terrifying. Okay, excuse me, ghost? Is this gonna be a damn Goryo here? I think it's actually a Goryo. Like, almost certainly. And that would explain, because we're not getting any other evidence. Because Goryo has fingerprints, which you can't find, because for some reason, apparently UV is illegal during hide and seek. You did not know that, but now you know. Can we do it like this? This is so ass. What the fuck? Do we just place it here and then go to the truck like a little baby? I think the answer is yes. Bro, this ghost is angry, man. Okay, you're dancing in there. You're gonna give me dots. The thing is that if I'm not in there... Wait, we have tier 3... Is this the tier 3 dots? Oh, you're riding? Wait. Or a tier 3 tripod, I mean? Or can you already move the tier 2 tripod? I hear riding. Okay, Spirit, Shade, or Myling. Were we not in the ghost room when it hunted? So spirit would be spirit box. Shade would be annoying as fuck, and then Myling, I guess we'll have to do a hunt. So that's impossible, so that doesn't matter anymore. So spirit box and freezing are the only ones we can get here. Alright, I'm going back. Do we still have... I'm gonna do something insane, and I'm gonna hold this and sit in the ghost room. Now hunt me, you little bitch. I guess you could step outside of the room and then hunt there, though. That's the problem. Okay, you're touching shit over there. I don't like that. Writing in both of the books. It's touching that like crazy. No writing? What do you mean, no writing? There's writing in both of them. It's just hard to read. The pen, you can see that there's... So the trick for seeing if there's writing in the book on the tier 1s is if the pen that's usually on the left page, I think, is gone. Because it uses it to write in and throws it away. Because you can see it if you really, like, zoom in. There's writing, it's just a little hard to see. Turn on the lantern. Yeah, nice try. Okay. Maybe a shade. Big shade vibes here. Suddenly it's not hunting anymore. 2 degrees. I think we got ourselves a shade. Let's go. Get me out of here. Okay, that was fun. I gotta say, see, this is why I give feedback. Because this challenge was so unnecessarily stupid and annoying and frustrating. With 2 evidence, 1 second grace period, like, and the lack of evidence, it was just so unnecessarily hard. And it kind of lost its theme a little bit. So I'm glad to see that they actually fixed it now for real. And we did decent. We died twice, and we won twice. The Revenant, that was definitely on me. I should have been able to figure that out based on the ghost orbs and the super insane speed. That Mimic is gonna go down in my, like, history books as one of the most intelligent mimics and ghosts in general that I've ever gone up against. That's, like, I love it when mimics do sneaky stuff like that. Especially, like, the fact that Mimic can turn into every ghost. You can run into situations where it's like you get a door touch and it doesn't leave fingerprints, and you're like, well, I guess it's not fingerprints, and then it ends up being a Mimic Obake. Like, stuff like that. The Mimic could just be so sneaky. So yeah, let me know how this challenge went for you. I hope it went well, because this one can be quite difficult with the 150% speed and the only 1 second of setup period, and no smudge sticks whatsoever. With smudge sticks, this would have been a totally different challenge, so I definitely think it's a good idea that they didn't give us those. But let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, and if you want to join the lovely gamers here in chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/inzerberg. Get the link in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Alrighty, we did it. Let me see, is chat still busted? It still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. It's the new chat setup now. I saw big gift subs earlier. Gamer Nature with the 20, Skizzers with the 20. Thank you guys so much, everyone, for the gift subs. That's insane. Okay, it's time, guys. It is time. No evidence. Ghost gameplay. Boom. Now, we're gonna do this. This is the goal here, is to be a bit of an educational video. So we're not gonna do the usual setup, which is 0 sanity. We're gonna grab Nightmare, turn on the screens, and then leave the fuse box off, because that's going to be like the default setting for most people. 1 curse possession is fine. And then we're going to turn down the evidence to 0. That's still 7.4. That's pretty high. And then everything else is going to be totally default. So we're actually going to have, like, sanity. So we'll see. And then... Oh, I had an upgrade. Oh, yeah. Not that this matters for no evidence, but I also had the... Yeah, this UV light finally. Anything else? Nothing else. Can't wait to be broke again. That's gonna happen for sure. UV light, ghostwriting book is a freebie. Headgear doesn't do anything at all right now. I don't have to add these, but it's fine to have them. Yeah, the tier 2 UV is much better. Alright, disable loadout, enable loadout. There we go. Alright, give me just 1 second. I will be right back. Abu! Sorry. Bro, look at my new badge, by the way. Sick badge. Why do I have a little blue corner there? You see that? Why's that there? Oh! No! Illegal. I don't want to be CJ. What the fuck? Alright, let's go say hi to YouTube. It's my map tag color. Oh, that's how that looks like. But I'm single player. But anyway. Alright. Here we go. Oh, wait, I need to set up the... We almost forget. You guys want to go crazy, of course. Wheel. Wheel. Alright, we got it. I hope they fix it for tomorrow. Holy shit. Alright. Here we go. Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're gonna do, in my opinion, the best challenge in all of Phasmophobia. We are gonna do the no evidence challenge, which means we're gonna figure out every single ghost without using the EMF, spirit box, writing book, any of that stuff. We're only gonna be able to use all of the things we've learned in my almost 3,000 hours of playing this game. We're gonna use the strengths, the weaknesses, the abilities, just every little detail that we know about every single one of the ghosts, and that's my favorite way to play the game. It's crazy that you can even play the game that way, because obviously the way that the game is designed is that you get a few evidence and then you figure out the ghost, but here we're gonna pull it completely upside down and we're gonna be having a great time, and you're gonna be learning a lot if you don't know any of this stuff. It's gonna be fun. I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it, but let's not waste any more time. Now let's hop into the game. Let's go. Oh boy. This is a question of... I wonder how many people have actually ever completed one of these runs. Let's spin. Let's spin the big wheel. What ghost is it gonna be? This is 100% guaranteed. Don't get it twisted. Thay. Will it be a Thay? Very scary boy. Let's hop in. Spicy.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and
Spicy
get set up
ghost.
before investigating.
100%, guys.
The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
I'm grabbing the thing. 5%, guys. Excuse me. You're in debt right now? You're so broke after Card Game Simulator. We're gonna win today. Now, for context, we haven't won a single believer bet in the last 3 weeks. This is the 4th week, so hopefully we end the curse. Absolute tragedy. Holy shit. I mean, this is fair. Goodness gracious. It has to be a mimic. Yeah, we just have to have a single mimic. What the hell? All right, we only have 7% versus 93% with 30 million channel points. That's insane. All right, so we're gonna be doing a normal nightmare mode game. The only thing I always change is personally I like to turn on the screens because I just prefer playing that way because it gives you additional information that's just fun to use. But besides that, it's all the regular nightmare mode settings, so we actually do have sanity this time. And we're gonna try and figure out every single one of these ghosts by just their abilities. Now, this is actually extremely useful knowledge, even if you don't plan on doing this challenge yourself. Even if you're just playing the game normally, sometimes you get that one ghost that doesn't want to give you writing, doesn't want to give you dots, or it's just roaming so much you can't get freezing. And if you know the stuff that you need to know to be able to do a no evidence run, that will absolutely be invaluable in those tricky runs where you only get 1 or 2 evidence, which happens even on any difficulty. That will sometimes happen to you. And then you can be the hero of the team who knows this stuff and is able to figure out the ghost based on their behavior. Now, first of all, we're gonna try and find the ghost. That's still the same as with a normal run. So we're gonna just still use the, I saw the bone right there. We're still gonna use the evidence items for locating the ghost, but they won't give us evidence because we've set it that way in the custom difficulty. Now, we also have, in my opinion, one of the best cursed possessions in the game for utility because it just allows you to quickly see the ghost room. This one could even be used at level 1, no items, no sanity pills, because it only costs you 20% sanity to use. So we're quickly gonna take a peek. We see that there's a teddy bear right there, which means that the ghost is in the nursery right here. Now, we're gonna keep the lights on because we want to keep our sanity very stable. Since there is several ghosts that have abilities relating to your sanity, we want to try and keep our sanity stable so that when we come back to the truck, we have kind of an idea how much sanity we lost. So let's quickly see. We should be at around 80%. We're at like 77 right now because we were in the dark a little bit. So that's good to remember. And you kind of want your sanity to be slightly lower because the lower it gets, the more activity we're gonna get. I am going to quickly grab this just for the mimic. This is like one of the ghosts that will still give you evidence even on a no evidence run because it's technically not an evidence, it is an ability, the ghost orbs. And then we're gonna grab some salt for the wraith. We're gonna grab a candle to start setting up for an Onryo. And I'm gonna explain everything about every ghost, so don't worry. You don't have to immediately know it because I'll probably repeat several things throughout this. So we're gonna place the candle. The Onryo, oh, it's touching a door, has an ability, several abilities. One of them is it's afraid of fire. If there's a candle in the ghost room, it counts as a crucifix, and if the ghost tries to hunt, it'll blow out the candle instead and cancel the hunt. So if you keep a candle lit next to the ghost, it will never hunt if it's an Onryo. Now, another thing, when it blows out a candle, it actually has a chance, so it prevents the hunt, but it will also have a chance to trigger an ability to immediately hunt because the fire is gone and the ghost gets stronger. And this will always trigger after 3 times. So if you place a candle and the ghost blows it out, keep a mental note of how many times it's done that. When it does it for the 3rd time, it should hunt. If it doesn't hunt, it is almost certainly not an Onryo. Sometimes you have it where it bugs out and it's still an Onryo, but that's a bug and it shouldn't happen. So I'm gonna leave this here. We kind of want to keep an eye on it. They're not that strong, these candles. I didn't see orbs, by the way. So I'm gonna, for now, rule out that it's probably not gonna be a mimic unless it's very sneaky orbs. I'm also not hearing anything. This could be, we could be seeing the hidden ability of the shade right here, which would be very interesting. I really wanted to step in the salt right now because that would kind of signify to me that the ghost is actually in this area, because right now I'm kind of feeling that it's not even here at all. So the shade, okay, it's throwing stuff behind me. Maybe it changed ghost room? Huh. What I'm actually going to do here, this is because we have the mirror, this is a unique thing we can do, is look what the mirror says right now. Aha! That is super useful. So the mirror shows you the actual ghost room. It is the only cursed possession, from the top of my head, that shows you the actual ghost room at the moment that you use it. You are saying, maybe, The Ouija board does the same. No, it does not. The Ouija board tells you the current location of the ghost, whereas the mirror tells you the actual ghost room. You can also ask the board, what's your favorite room? This is the same question. What's your favorite room and where are you are both the same question. They will always tell you where the ghost currently is, which doesn't have to be the actual ghost room. But because we have the mirror, we know for a fact that the ghost room used to be the nursery and is now changed to the boys' bedroom, which means it can't be a Goryo. And this one is relatively new knowledge. It can also not be a Banshee. So Goryo, you probably already know, because the Goryos can't change Ghost Room. Now the Banshee is technically a bug, but the developers have said that it's a feature and it's gonna stay this way. So maybe this will change in the future, but for now it seems like it's gonna stay. The way that ghosts change Ghost Room is that they'll do a faraway roam, and then they have a chance to change Ghost Room after they're done with their faraway roam. However, the Banshee ability to roam to the target overwrites the ability to roam far away, because the roam far away goes towards the target and not to another Ghost Room. So because this overwrites that part of a usual ghost, it cannot change Ghost Room, because the only way a ghost can change Ghost Room is by doing a long faraway roam. And the Banshee will never do that because it will instead use its ability, which is very interesting and means that in this situation we can rule out a Banshee, which is very nice because that's one of those annoying ghosts that you sometimes can't figure out during a no evidence challenge. Now, we do, however, have very low sanity. So this is, like, this would be risky if you did this with, like, no items. I technically have pretty bad items right here because I'm, like, level, what was I? Level, I don't, forgot, like, level 30 or something. So I have the sanity pills at least. I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna use one of them, which will should give me 75% sanity. I think they give 20 to 25. I'm level 23, yeah, pretty low level. And I'm gonna grab a crucifix. Now, the fact that it wasn't doing anything is not as suspicious anymore because it might just have been in a different room. But I am gonna grab a motion sensor anyway to find out if it's now actually in that area. Oh God! I can't go through the door anymore. I was trying to dodge. That is actually fine, because we can see now what our sanity drained, or how much sanity we drained. It turned off the breaker, which the Jin's ability to be faster and to drain your sanity, I'll explain that more if we ever get to it, is tied to the breaker, so it cannot actually turn off the breaker, so that means it's not a Jin. Now we used 69, nice. We were at 55, right? We used the sanity pill, which should have put us at like 80%. So we drained 10% sanity. It seems, at least, which would mean that it cannot possibly be an Oni, because an Oni should drain your sanity by 20%. But I've recently been trolled by an Oni, so I'm not gonna say that as a fact just yet. And I'm just gonna keep in mind that I'm now at 69. Nice, once again. And I'm gonna just turn on the breaker and also hold a candle so that we are gonna lose less sanity for a second here and quickly run to the breaker so we can keep our sanity high. Because I really want to rule out an Oni. You can do a lot of stuff without even getting a hunt, because usually the way I do these challenges for, like, grinding levels is by having my sanity start at 0, because there's a lot of information you can gather from hunts, but you can also gather a lot of information outside of hunts. We're gonna do both here. Aha! It did an airball ghost event. That right there is a thing that an Oni can never do. An Oni cannot do that specific airball ghost event. Now, that sound that you heard, a lot of the time I see this happen, that sound doesn't necessarily mean that it was an airball ghost event. A lot of the time when I get a normal ghost event, it also makes that sound, and then people say it can't be an Oni, maybe because they weren't looking at the screen or weren't paying attention. It's only if it is also an airball. So that means you didn't hear any footsteps. You didn't see doors close, I think, with the airball, but at least the footsteps is the big giveaway, and you obviously didn't see the ghost either, right? So those are important. Now let's quickly see. My sanity might actually be totally destroyed now. This ghost is pretty freaking active, so it seems less and less likely to be a shade as well. We should be right around 60, which we are right around 60. That is a totally normal sanity drain right there. It's supposed to drain your sanity by 10. I'm going to take another sanity pill. And we are going to... Well, we don't have to take this right now. We will do that. I guess we could do it for a miling, but we're going to just do that during a hunt. I'm just going to grab these guys. Have some preparation for the inevitable hunts that are going to happen here. And let's turn on the lights as soon as possible. There we go. Right, hopefully not an immediate ghost event again. Let's see where this is. So we have a tier 1, sadly. That's just what I'm gonna have to deal with for now. The thermo is actually an incredibly important tool to figure out where the ghost is at. It's not in this room. It might have changed to this room, but you never know with this thing because it could go up and down a lot, but it seems like it's actually changed. Oh, I was going up again. Shit is so ass. No. It's definitely this room, unless the tier 1 is absolute garbage, because it's going down a lot, which means it changed from nursery to this room to then that room. Now, there's no ghost that roams more than other ghosts. I thought that was a Yuri ability for a second, but it wasn't. So that could just, that could be any ghost. Because the rate, it's weird to me, right? That the Banshee's ability to long roam prevents it from changing ghost, like to roam to the target prevents it from changing ghost room. Why doesn't that apply to the Phantom's ability to like roam towards a random target and the Wraith's ability to teleport to a random target? Why is this specifically for the Banshee? I just don't understand. It's just so weird to me. I just, so it must be a bug, but I guess they don't want to fix it, or they don't want to change it. And I kind of don't mind it because I like having those types of like unique pieces of knowledge in a game, or in this game. Makes it more interesting. Okay, so you threw this on the floor. I think I'm gonna take a picture. You did indeed. We're having a very quiet ghost, all things considered, honestly. Like, did a few ghost events, that's true. But right now it's kind of just mostly chilling. I really want to know, I think we're gonna just, so there's more you could do outside of a hunt. We haven't had it step in the salt at all, so it might just be a wraith here. But I think I am just going to go to the hunt phase now. There's more you can do outside of a hunt, but we're gonna have more runs anyway, so don't worry. I just want to actually figure, or check if this is a wraith and maybe something obvious during a hunt. We already gathered a lot of information here, so I'm gonna hold this. And I'm gonna set up over here. You always want to turn on the lights if you plan on roam. Fuck, I turned on too many lights. Whoops. That almost never happens. I almost never turn on that many lights. If you turn, I think it's 10 lights on a small map, it will eventually break the breaker. There we go. The whole path is lit up. That should be safe. I'm gonna place these right here. Drop that there. And then it's time to use the mirror again. Which I should also take a picture of the mirror. And I should take a picture of the bone. Can I rotate, please? Thank you. It's... Oh! That's gonna be a 2-star, but I'm taking it anyway. It walked over the salt during the ghost event! There we go. Okay, I'm still gonna get a hunt anyway, because I want to show you just like 400,000,000% sure. Okay, dude. So you can actually, one of the very useful tricks, I don't know if I have salt in one of these anymore. I don't think I do. Is that you can, nah, I don't. Is that you can place a piece of salt underneath the ghost when it's doing a ghost event, which is a, like, guaranteed way to figure out if it's a wraith or not. I'm gonna just do this. Be a little careful, though. So it's gonna go back to that room. Okay, I should be low enough sanity, and I hope it went back, so I'm gonna break it now. And then look at this. So the ghost is gonna walk over the salt. Did not do a footprint in the salt, which means it's a wraith. Now, because we've already, oh god, it's also roamed quite a lot. Like it's also been all over the place with teleporting. We don't have to worry about this potentially being a mimic, because we also then see the orbs right there. No Thay, sadly, and no mimic, almost certainly, but there's, yeah, never know. I'm gonna smudge the ghost, just in case that was an objective. I don't know, what are the objectives? Motion sensor and paramic. Did you fuck off? The hunts are gonna be longer when you use the cursed possession. I'm quickly gonna place this Motion sensor just right here. I don't think it's gonna step in it, but who knows? Maybe it'll step in it right as the game's about to end. Let's send it. So we're gonna try to do some perfect games, but I'm mostly just here for educational purposes. Bone, didn't I? Oh, I didn't take the bone. Whatever, it's fine. The bone does not matter unless you go for perfect game, because it does not give you any rewards. Because it's underneath the reward multiplier. It only gives you like $30, which is insignificant if you're gonna get 2,000. So the only reason you want to get the bone is if you plan on getting a perfect game, because then it's required for the mega multiplier. But here we already didn't have the photos anyway. But that was indeed a wraith. Pretty neat. That was a, I mean, we're going slow here because we're explaining. 14-minute game. Let's see how many abilities. We only had one ability, strangely enough, so it only teleported once, probably when we were in the kitchen. It teleported to us. We had quite a few ghost events, though. You're gonna get a feel for, like, that's the thing that I've played for like 2,000. Let's see, 2,000. How many hours? Game overview. I have played for 2,825 hours. Maybe too much. You be the judge of that. You kind of get a feel for like all the ghosts and how they react. Although the thing with this game that makes it so interesting to me, even after this much time, is that every ghost can have so many, like, there's so many different things that can be different about each ghost, that there's just so many combinations of behavior that you will never see the same, like, exact situation happen over and over again. Like, it will be unique, and you'll be, even at this point, like, for example, a good example is when we did the weekly challenge earlier today. We had a mimic that was a normal ghost first. So we thought it's just a normal ghost. Then suddenly it changed into a Dio, which meant I was hiding because I thought I was a normal ghost, and then I got killed by a Dio. Like, stuff like that is so rare, but you'll see little things like that happen all the time. It's super interesting. There's just so much stuff that can go down in this game. Let's see. Yeah, chat log is different because the usual plugin is broken. It's pretty readable, though. Like, that's definitely... I think the font is better to read than the usual font, but I wish I could have this font plus the usual chat structure. Like, the way that it's highlight, or it separates the names from the messages. That's annoying. We have 27 million versus 1.5 with 2 all-ins, though. We've got to get a believer win. We haven't had a believer win in 3 weeks. This is the 4th week. So if we don't have a believer win today, it's actually the longest ever. It's already the longest ever without a believer win, so we have to get something going, man. These are good objectives, so I can actually get a perfect game here, potentially. We're just going to head in there first with this guy and this guy. Now, the Cursed Possession, this is something that you won't be able to do in the first... until you unlock... Turpman, thank you for the 5 gift subs, thank you. I don't have the breaker yet, but I'm already going to turn on the lights, because as soon as I turn on the breaker, all the lights that I've turned on will immediately be on, obviously. It's in the basement, sadly, this time. Until you have sanity pills unlocked, using the Cursed Possession to find the ghost room is extremely risky. We have a summoning circle anyway. Well, you know what? How about we do a crazy run? So I'm gonna obviously do some chill runs where we just find the ghost and then slowly go through it. But because we have a summoning circle, the only way you can use this thing is by having more than 80% sanity and give up all of that sanity to get a special event to happen that will give you a ghost event as well as a hunt. So let's try and get as much information about out of this summoning circle as possible. So we're gonna grab the salt. We can place that underneath. Now, hopefully this is not gonna mess up my ghost photo. Sometimes that happens because the game is bugged. We're gonna grab salt to place underneath. Now, if you had a tier 3 crucifix, you could actually place the tier 3 crucifix underneath the summoning circle, and then it will prevent the hunt from happening after the ghost event. Now, make sure that you have high enough sanity, because if you have like 70% sanity, you'll actually still trigger the hunt without getting the ghost event, which will like often get you killed. So we're gonna try and take the photo there. We have salt. We obviously need a smudge stick. And that is basically it. Another thing you have to be careful for, a motion sensor. We'll do that as well, because that's for the objective. Another thing you have to be careful of is while you are lighting the summoning circle, you will lose sanity for every candle, which means that by the end, once you get to the last few candles, you are below 50% sanity, which means you could get a hunt to happen as you are lighting the final candle, which in that situation, it's not gonna cancel it. No, it's way worse. It's gonna teleport the ghost that has already started hunting on top of the summoning circle, not do the ghost event, and then it's gonna hunt from there. So be careful. Because that will, so you gotta listen. You gotta listen to what's going on. We're gonna place that underneath. That should work, right? Wait. Is this triggering because of the salts? I have never done that. See? 3,000 hours and there's still weird shit in this game. Wait! We have just learned an ability to light up areas with, what the fuck, dude? That's actually sick. Now you can light up areas. Remember way back in the day, years ago, we had a different item that doesn't exist anymore, called the infrared light sensor. It was basically, you know how when you walk into the motion sensor, it does the light sensor? That used to be separated from the actual motion sensor. There were two items, one that did the light when the ghost stepped into it, and one that did the beep in the truck when the ghost stepped into it. But then they combined it into one item. But what you could do with the motion sensor, or the infrared sensor, is you could walk on it and then pick it up and put it in your inventory, and then it would stay bugged and be permanently on, which meant that you could then throw it on the ground as like a light source. This means that you can have a permanent light source again. That's actually sick. Turn off the light? What do you mean? Oh, I turn off the light to see how bright it is? I mean, that's kind of sick. It's not that great, but it's just kind of a neat little thing to know. So yeah, new tech unlocked. That's so cool. I hope they never fix that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to place this a little further like that. Yep, that should be fine. And then we're gonna light the. I should make sure that the lights up. But yeah, the lights are on over there. Okay, good. So now we're gonna light slowly the candles. We're gonna have to be careful because the ghost could start hunting, right? So we gotta listen for that. That was a thunder. I thought that was the ghost for a second. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 pictures. I can't. Okay, there we go. The reason I took 2 pictures is because one of them might have been of the disturbed salt. Okay, this is bad. It's normal speed. Actually, it's potential. It's doing. Oh god, I'm gonna go over here. I might have to smudge here. Never mind, we're fine. It might be a poltergeist because it's kind of going crazy. But I was... Okay, so it wasn't even disturbed salt here, the second photo. That's fine, I'm just gonna delete that. I don't know why I didn't take the disturbed salt. Because it's sent in it, right? Wait. So our sanity right now is super low. So we can, if we want, get more hunts to learn more about the ghost. Now the poltergeists, you know them as the ghost that throws a lot, or that does the giant explosions. They also do that stuff during a hunt. They don't do the explosions, but they throw a lot more than your average ghost during a hunt. They actually throw something every half a second, and they throw it way further than your usual ghost. So what you can do is just throw a bunch of items on a place that you know you're gonna be, that the ghost is gonna be during the hunt, like a looping spot, for example, and see if it throws them during the hunt. I'm gonna check down. Jesus Christ. Turn off the light right away, but that was just a ghost event, so that doesn't count. I really want to check downstairs to see if the salt was stepped in, because I don't know why I wouldn't have gotten the photo then. No, it was stepped in, so I guess the photo. Now the question is... Oh, fuck. Yeah! I was wondering, if the ghost steps in the salt, will the light stop working? No, it still does. Wait, that's actually sick, dude. That's so... How have we never found this? New trick. huge tech, dude. It's kind of completely useless, but that's what I love about this game. I love the little bits of knowledge that are pretty much useless 99.9% of the time, but that one situation where you can suddenly pull out that little bit of knowledge and be the hero your team needs is just... There's nothing quite as satisfying as that. Oh god. This is bad. I think it's just normal speed, but we didn't actually get to see if it was a poltergeist at all, because I was in the wrong spot. The hunt's over, I think. Now, we didn't smudge, so we didn't learn anything else. We're just doing, like, I should already rule out some ghosts for you here, because we know a lot of ghosts that it can't be right now. So I'm gonna quickly step outside so that I can go over those. So we have, it can't be a Revenant, because Revenant would be faster or slower. It can't be a Hantu, because it was speeding up. It can't be a Thay, because it was speeding up, nor was it fast enough. Dio is impossible, because it would be super fast. Moroi, Raichu would all be super fast. Next to my equipment, Raichu would be super fast. Phantom, we just took a ghost photo, and it showed up in the ghost photo, so it can't be a Phantom. There are other fast ghosts, but those are a little bit more tricky, such as the Jinn and the Twins. So I'm going to leave those on there for a little bit so that we can do another test. It didn't turn off the breaker, right? Well, we'll do a test with the Jinn after we do the polter check. Yeah, I don't think it was the Twins either, but oh, here we go. Okay, so it's almost certainly not a poltergeist because it's not really throwing anything at all. Like, if this was a poltergeist, you would be seeing absolute pandemonium here. It would just be... It's throwing a bit. Corntail, thank you for the podcast. I'm sorry, I was almost running into the ghost. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna smudge the ghost here, and we're gonna take a timer of that, 140. And then we're gonna start setting up some equipment. I didn't check for Oni. We'll have to do that. I can't see it because it's like a crawly bitch. Please stop hunting right now. So the way the smudge sticks work, it's gonna stop hunting any second here, is it will give... There's a lot of effects with the smudge sticks. The main one you're gonna see me use a lot most of the time is that it prevents hunts from happening for 90 seconds if it's a normal ghost, 3 minutes if it's a spirit, or only 60 seconds if it's a demon. So this is one way to rule out spirit if you get a hunt to happen between 90 seconds and 3 minutes. I'm gonna grab this real quick. I'm gonna grab a crucifix, 2 of them. Yeah, probably not an Obake, because we never saw it stand up above the table with another ghost event. Because the Obake will randomly change to a different ghost type. I'm gonna place this here and here. There we go. Let's see. I need to figure out where the ghost room is first. I'm gonna grab the... we still have some time. We don't have that much time though, actually, never mind. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that was actually 3... That was too early. Wait, it's a demon? No, it was 5 it was like 3 seconds after I just think I said 40. It hunted at... No, it's not a... Oh, it could be a demon, but it's definitely not a spirit. It hunted at... Shit. Nope. It broke the lights. Interesting. I'm gonna try and leave. Hopefully it's not gonna kill me. Please don't do that. Okay. Definitely not a... not a spirit. The spirits waited much longer than that. It hunted it for like 93 seconds, basically. So yeah. Anyway, so that is that's bye-bye spirit. Also bye-bye poltergeist because it wasn't throwing enough. Now it just broke the lights, which is something the mayor does more often than other ghosts, but every ghost can do it, so it doesn't have to mean that it is a mayor. I'm just gonna eat. We've already used the. I think I'm gonna eat 3 pills here. To just try and set up a little bit of a safety period so that we can go back to actually, like, finding out... Because this is a tricky ghost. It's not super obvious. It just seems like it's not a yokai because we I was hiding behind the kitchen island, and I turned on my flashlight, and it immediately came to me. Yeah, sorry, I didn't rule this one out. So I think it's not a yokai, and I also don't think it's a myling. Obake is almost certainly impossible because it never changed into a standing ghost model. So let's just find the ghost room where it is exactly. With the thermal, hopefully. So this might be one of the trickier ghosts, like the Urays or something like that. Still have the breaker, which is nice. I'm gonna just hold on to this smudge just in case it hunts. It broke this light, which is very... Okay. Oh god. You fuck! Wait, that's such bullshit. I was standing here, it closed the door through me. It closed the door by going through me, but then I couldn't open it back through myself because they fixed that. That's so annoying. Alright, anyway. The ghost can cheat, but I can't. I'm just checking what my sanity is right now. I might have to pop the other pill. So we should have been... That might have been a 20% sanity drain right there. Because we should have been at 75. And now we're at 55. So I'm gonna drink this. That should put me at 80. I'm just gonna quickly wait for that to happen so that we can actually see our exact sanity. Just need to wait like 20 seconds. I think it'll stop at 80. I think this is it. I think it's paused here. So yeah, 80% sanity, 77 between 81, 77, so like around 80. That's important to know right now because it could be an Oni. I'm going to grab this as well for the Banshee. We don't know the exact ghost room this time, so it's going to be a little bit more tricky. And I have a smudge stick, so I'm going to hold on to the smudge stick for now because this ghost seems a little crazy. And I think it is in the kitchen or like this area here. Let's just see. We have very high temps here. Let's throw in this room for a bit. Didn't we establish that, by the way? I think that's actually a bug. If you throw a tier 1 thermo through a door, it's gonna count the temperature from the room that you threw it from. So if I throw it from here into that room, it's still gonna be high temperature, even though that might be the ghost room, because I technically wasn't standing in that room when I dropped it. So you gotta be careful with that. It's like some weird bug. Okay, so it's definitely going down here. Not very much though. Maybe over here. Yes. Okay, so this is the ghost room. Yeah, it's also cold breath here, which means it should be lower than 5 degrees. It's blinking lights over there, which is kind of suspicious. It's doing a radio. Interesting. Okay, so juice the crucifix, you already knew that. Did I bring in another one? I did. I'm gonna place this right here. Sadly, it's only tier 1, so it's only gonna like work once, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna grab some of this. I am walking through this darkness, sadly, but I can't really avoid that because the ghost fucking broke my shit. I'm gonna place that there to know if it's walking around here somewhere. And then I would really like you to talk to me because right now you're not really doing anything. Oh, it's picking up sounds over here. I kind of want to get a ghost event to potentially figure out if it's an Oni or not. Okay, turn that off. Can you give us a sign? I think I gotta change this back to, yeah, change it back to Windows. There we go. That's what I use. You can use Fosk or Windows. Oh. It touched one of these doors. Can you give us a sign? Let's see how cold it's getting. Yeah, it's definitely getting super cold here. So that is like probably the ghost room. So let's now use the look for the orbs, which is over here. I am not seeing orbs. We're trying to look for Goryo here. So that's... Oh! Let's start for a second. Okay, I'm not seeing orbs, which would be the instant win. Let's see if it's staying cold here. So it's getting warmer right now, which might indicate a ghost room change. Also, we have a boner right there. Probably really wish it didn't break this one. This is like the most important light in this map. Because you kind of got a loop here. Okay, it's throwing stuff. I'm just gonna leave this here and quickly go downstairs to grab the photo cam. There we go. And this thing. Oh, fuck. The light is still on over there. There we go. It's in here. I can take that picture. Will that be... It didn't. Then I can take this picture. I'm trying to get a perfect game here because we actually have... we have all the objectives already. This is weird because it's not stepping in the salt right now. So what I think I'm gonna do is we need a candle for the Onryo potentially. Oh, it just already stepped in the salt on the cursor on the summoning circle. But why isn't it stepping here? That must mean that the ghost room has changed, which would be very bad for the Goryo believers. But let's hope that's just avoiding the salt somehow. It is doing decent activity though. Okay, so we're gonna grab some more salt. We're gonna grab this for the Onryo potentially. And then I think we might just want to do another hunt for the... we're just gonna let the hunt happen now, so we might stay in the dark a little bit. So we can figure out if it's an Oni or not. Yeah, it seems like it's not the twins. Because it wasn't fast or slow. And we did several hunts. The best way to figure out the twins is if you get like 2 different speeds. That is usually the way I figure it out. Okay, so you, sneaky bastard, where are you now? Yeah, this is 100% not the ghost room, which would also mean that Banshee has just gone eliminated. Is this now the ghost room? This is still very warm. This is also still very warm. Interesting, it's gone to kitchen? Oh, it blew out the candle. That's an easy way to farm photos. That's the first blowout. So now if it does that 2 more times and uses the crucifix right away, we know. So it might be in this area then. It's not here either. This is like a very slippery ghost, which you're gonna... Yeah, kitchen maybe? Ah, it's going down. You just gotta be patient sometimes. And you gotta be ready to... Yeah, it's cold breath in here now. So it changed ghost room to this, which is very mare-like. Because it's like in the darkness, right? It broke that light and then it was like hippity-hoppity. Now this darkness is my property. So let's see. I'm gonna turn on some lights surrounding the ghost. And see if we get the mare ability to happen. Now we would actually also get an early hunt potentially if it's a mare. That's too far. So I think the mare ability can still work even on a light switch that is broken. So the way that I do it is you just gotta have light switch surrounding the ghost and you just flick them on every now and then flick them back off and then see if it like does the instant turn off of the light. Which it's not doing right now. This one should be close enough. Now, they have to be light switches that are close to the ghost, otherwise it's not going to work. I'm going to move this to the ghost room. We would prefer to stop the hunt, because if you stop the hunt, you'll get like an absolute... You get a much better idea at what sanity the ghost hunted, because you can immediately leave. Whereas if the ghost actually hunts, you're going to have a bunch of time where you're in the darkness, which will keep draining your sanity, so then it's kind of ambiguous at what sanity you got hunted originally. Oh, hi! I'm really trying to not get touched here. I don't think I got touched. The reason why is because when you get touched by a ghost, it will drain your sanity. And I really want to try and stay between 50 and 60% sanity, because that's the range at which a mare can start hunting. So there's a few ghosts that can early hunt. Mare can hunt at 60% sanity if it is dark in the room that it's at the moment. Demon can hunt at 70... Say at 75. Raichu at 65. Now these have some caveats. For example, the Raichu can only hunt at 65 if there is electronics nearby, but that's almost always the case. They Gonna hunt at 75 only at the start of a game. This will slowly go down until it's like 15% sanity or something insane, or like you have to be all the way down to 15 before it hunts. Like it's, I think that's the case, or maybe because it's even worse than shade, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna grab another one of these. I might need actually this instead because that candle is almost dying. Check orbs again. Don't worry. You would just have to hold on to the cope for a little bit. Okay, it didn't blow this out. Did it actually change ghost room again? It just touched the door. I'm gonna quickly check what it touched. Was that this door? It was this door. Are you actually changing it to another room? It's really cold here. I'm just gonna place another candle. And we're gonna hold on to this for a second. Just see if we get a sound to know where it is. Oh, it touched something? It blew out a candle? That was the second blowout, right? So then the third one, if it does it again and it doesn't hunt right away? It made the... Yeah, this one's still... Okay, do it again, please. Also, I could have gotten a picture from that. I did. Did I do that barely in time? I did. Okay. It's 3 more photos and we got a perfect game here. Can you give us a sign? Can you do something? Can you show yourself? It's like shy, but also active. It's like doing lots of ghost events, but very little activity. Like, in terms of throws. And it's mostly just roaming around. Which is suspicious. I'm just slowly flicking light switches. Alright, nice. Please blow out this candle so we can rule out on Rio. Now, this specific ghost model that we're dealing with right here, did it throw this? I think it just threw this. I'm gonna take this picture. I didn't, but we can delete it. This is our last delete, so now we have to be careful. Oh, it blew it out. And it did not immediately use the crucifix. So that means it shouldn't be an Onryo. Unless not working as intended. We can test for Jin Easy. And it should also not be a shade, because shades cannot blow out candles if you're in the same room as them, which is a really interesting new thing that's been recently added. So that should mean no shade for us. Probably no twins. I'm just gonna rule that out because we already kind of know that. Demons seems unlikely because we haven't had any hunts in this like really long time that we've been below 70. Now what you're probably gonna see throughout this video where we're gonna be doing many runs is that there will be times when like I will get the ghost wrong, because there are just like, this technically could still be a demon even though it hasn't hunted at all for a really long time since we've been in hunting range. What? Bro, I hate this game sometimes. It literally flipped that shit in my face. It's beeping and it didn't count the photo. It's in the middle of the screen. I was right on top of it. What an insane scam. Actually stupid as fuck. No idea why I did that, but that's just gonna happen sometimes. Okay. So, I don't think... Oh, hi. Okay, I'm not gonna walk into the ghost. It's singing. Absolute scammer. I want to just get this ghost event to end, and I'm gonna walk to the truck to just get a quick feel again, or a quick check on my sanity. To see the situation and if this could still be a mare, because if we're like below or below now, it's unlikely. Yeah, we are. Wait a minute. Why are we not getting hunted right now? That's very strange. It shouldn't be a shade because it blew out the candle, but we literally just saw the rug get pulled out from under us when it came to this photo, so I don't... I can see anything happen in this game. That's honestly kind of, like, as frustrating as it is that this game is, like, so bugged, and there's so many things that can just, like, not work as intended. It also kind of adds to the overall experience in a weird way, because it makes the ghosts even more unique. And it keeps you guessing. I'm gonna stay in this area here, because this is... I should not lose sanity here. I kind of want to grab another... It's gonna break that light. Damn, dude. Is this actually gonna be like the most non-hunting mare of all time? That would be so stupid. But it did it again. So the mares can hunt between 60 and 50. And if they're in the light, which they haven't been, obviously, they can hunt at 40%. So it's really weird that this ghost hasn't hunted yet, because it's had, like, so much time to do a hunt. Also, okay, no, there's still power. Turning on light switches. So I think we're gonna... Sucks that it broke that light, because I was gonna do an Oni test right there. But now it's gonna be hard to do that, because this ghost is gonna be crawling all the time. So Goryo is out the table pretty much because it roamed quite a bit around. We're gonna rule out Myling here. Mimics seems unlikely, I'm sorry. I will check for ghost orbs again after this hunt. I'll leave it unchecked for now. I'll check again after this hunt because it did change ghost room, so it might still be orbs. We just need to get a hunt now, which is weird that we're not getting it. Is this actually gonna be a shade? Oh, never mind. It's hunting in the same room with me. Well, that means it can't be a shade unless this game is totally fucked. That is an Oni, right? No, actually? Wait, why is it so fucking stupid? It's doing some crazy quick blinks. That's an Oni. So the Oni, oh god, is really... This would have been something we already would have known for a really long time if it wasn't for this specific ghost model. This ghost model right here is genuinely, like, by far the hardest thing you can encounter in the game. Because a lot of the tricks that you usually do don't work against this ghost because she will be crouched, like, to the ground. Or even if she's standing upright, you can't even see it. So when I'm looping, I can't keep track of the ghost and look at the blinking. So that does check out with the thing that we found earlier, which is that we had a really... Remember when we took 3 sanity pills, which should have put it at 75% sanity? Then it did a ghost event, and we were down to 55% sanity. So we were kind of onto the Oni already a little bit because we had that happen earlier. So yeah, that is an Oni. Now, so that is one of the abilities. It obviously does more ghost events as well, which is why, like, even though that guy broke a bunch of lights, right? You can't say that that is for sure a mare, obviously, because it wasn't. Because you can have an Oni as well, or an active Thay, or just an active ghost in general. Sadly, we didn't get the perfect game there because I got absolutely scammed by the game right there, but that was still a really good game with 2800. That was a really tough game. Those are gonna happen, especially if you're doing no evidence. In my opinion, no evidence is the way that you can show that you have mastered Phasmophobia. I remember when I first started playing this game, back in 2020 when it first came out, I thought that no evidence was impossible. It was mostly because we didn't know anything back then, and everyone was just screaming and not sure about how the game worked. And now there's a lot more knowledge in the community. Hit spin again. I'm sorry for the believers, but that was one of the most satisfying things I've like experienced in this game. Is just I started doing no evidence run, and I just started doing them over and over and over again, learning from my mistakes and just eventually getting good enough to be able to do like an actual no evidence run pretty much 100% of the time, which is kind of crazy, especially considering that back in the day we only had 12 ghosts. Now we have double the ghosts and it's still possible. That just goes to show how cool this game is and how much like skill is involved. Is real nice. Let's see, guys. Let's see. First believer bet. Here we go. Can we get a win? We have gone like, I don't even know, 50 games without a win or some shit. Absolute insanity. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, the chat font is hopefully gonna go away. I mean, it's not the worst, like it works. It's just... if it has to stay this way, it has to stay this way, but hopefully they'll fix the widget that I usually use. Because the font is good, it's just the structure of the chat is annoying. But it does mean that the chat is taking up, like, the way that it's now means that I can make the chat bigger without, like, making it actually bigger. Because the structure originally was the names are in one column, and the text is in the other column, which meant that a large part of the chat was just a name column, and now I can keep it the same size while the text or the font, like, it's bigger. It's easier to read. But the structure is was just more clear for me. Anywho, Banshee with many E's. We have almost 4 all-ins here. 3 million versus 30 million. Goodness gracious, the doubters are confident, which I don't blame them because they have won like 50 times in a row. So yeah, that also means we haven't seen a mimic in like, I mean, I think we've had mimics only while we were doing the weekly challenge, which what the fuck is the chance for that? Because we only do like the weekly challenge once a week. It's only 3 games compared to like 10, 15 games that we play outside of that every week. Motion sensor, ghost photo, and repel. That's really good. Once again, I like that. I'm gonna just ditch. Honestly, I'm gonna ditch this because that's not gonna help right away. And try and take a photo. So we're back at 100% sanity. That last run was a little strange because of the early hunts. Now we're back to no early hunts. We have a bone right there. I want to turn on the breaker as soon as possible, obviously, to keep my sanity high. We have a breaker over here. We do. Nice. We need to see the cursed possession as well. It is a voodoo doll. Interesting. Now this I am going to use because it's actually, this is one of the other ones. If you're watching this as like a level 1 who's just getting started, there's only really 2 cursed possessions that you can use as a level 1. You can use the other ones, but it's just gonna kill you probably, or just not give you much value. This one gives you a lot of value in finding the ghost room because you can use 1 pin, unless you get a hunt, which there's a 10% chance that as soon as you press one of these, it'll hunt right away. But hopefully it's not gonna happen. We'll see. Here we go. Okay, so that triggers a interaction. We didn't hear anything, which means it's probably far away. It's not like in these rooms here, in that area. It's gotta probably be upstairs. Was it a giggle? I did not hear the giggle. I'm just gonna... Oh, it might have been a giggle. It's knocking on this window right here. Okay, so this is almost certainly the ghost room. I'm gonna try and take a picture of that. It knocked twice. I'm gonna try and take 2 pictures. I want to actually get a perfect game here that doesn't get fucking scammed by the video game. Alan, thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you. Oh, I didn't. Did I get the upgrade for the thermal? But I didn't upgrade. I think I got an. Oh, I got the tier 2 photo camera. Yeah, I didn't upgrade. Sorry. Okay, so we are at, important, keep it in mind, 85% sanity. We're gonna need that information potentially later. So let's grab this for the mimic, and then we're gonna grab a candle already for the Onryo, as well as just some salt for the potential wraith check real quick. And the thermo will be useful as well after a little bit when it's gotten time to lower the temperature. Want to keep the lights on here. You gotta actually turn on both of the lights, I think, in this hallway. Otherwise, it's not gonna prevent your sanity from draining fully. Now, that only fully prevents your sanity from draining the light if you're on a small map. On a bigger map, it doesn't work that strongly. Alright, let's see. Stepping. No wraith. Also, I threw something. I threw this cup right here, I think. Yep. You know, because it... When I put it in my inventory, it stopped. Also, I blew out the candle, which means it is almost certainly not a shade. Unless there is bullshit going on. I'm gonna light it again. I don't have a crucifix right now, so I gotta be careful. I want one more blowout to happen, and then I'm gonna run for the crucifix. Yeah, it seems like no orbs. Which is bad for the mimic. That's a door. A picture of that. I need to be careful. Okay, we do one more picture, and then it is ghost photo time. Can you show yourself? Can you give us a sign? Can you give me a sign, ghost? You can also light these, but you can't move them, by the way. But I don't want to do that, because then it's going to potentially hunt right away if it's an on-Rio. Now, we are just fully in the light, which means our sanity is going to be high, so we're not going to get that much activity going on. I am going to bring a few more items. Just to throw some stuff in here. So the reason, the fact that we've been getting relatively lots of stuff to happen, now it's not doing anything. There we go, another blowout. Okay, this will be my final picture outside of the ghost photo. Hopefully, we'll get the ghost photo. We'll see. So we got 2 blowouts. Next blowout, if it's an on-Rio, is going to trigger a hunt. So we're going to grab the crucifix. The journal experience is so much better, by the way. The journal used to be totally ass. That was also one of the reasons why no evidence was much harder, because you had to keep track of everything, and you couldn't just, like, rule out ghosts like this. It's so nice. So grab a smudge stick, grab a crucifix, and then we'll... I mean, it's cold there in that room, so I'm just gonna grab this. Do we need motion sensor? We do need motion sensor, so I'm just gonna grab that first. And we'll place this on the door. We can see if it roams outside. I would love to have a... If we have a very roamy ghost, but we do know what the ghost room is, we could do like a special Ure test at one point. I almost never do that. I don't know if it's actually gonna be relevant. Okay, so now... It's not here anymore. Is that what's going on? Because I heard a door touch. What the fuck? I heard a door touch in the... Why are you on the ground? What's going on? I'm placing it and it's like clipping into the floor. Alright, there we go. It touched the door over there, I think. That one. So that would be kind of annoying if it leaves. Luckily I have a smudge now, so we should be okay. And you give us a sign. I really want the ghost photo. Sunbird Popsicle, thank you for that. 5 gift subs, thank you. Touching another door, don't take the picture. Because we need the ghost photo objective. And then the rappel. It's stepping on that, which means it probably walked back into the room. It's actually still standing there. You just see that? That's another trick that you might not know. If the ghost is standing in front of the motion sensor, you can actually see where the laser stops. So the laser, when you walk into it, will actually physically stop on the object that it hits. Right here. It hits me. So if the ghost is standing in front of it, you'll also see the laser stop there, which is kind of neat. So you can see that it's standing still in a spot if you have a lot of motion sensors. Not that it only works with the... You can also change the... Alright. I can't do this one, but the tier 2, you can also change, like, the different modes of the motion sensor, which is kind of interesting. It's not blowing out this last candle. I really wanted it to do that. You want to have only one candle and a crucifix, because if you start adding multiple candles, the on-Rio test is getting all kind of wonky. Right now, it's super basic. Like, if it blows out this candle and then the crucifix gets used, we know it's an on-Rio instantly. Can you do something? I think I'm going to leave the light off for now, which means we're not going to be able to do an Oni test that well with our sanity, but I just want my sanity to be a little lower and also cause some more activity. Little known fact, if you turn off the light in the ghost room, the ghost will be more active. It will add slightly more activity. It's not that noticeable, but it is a thing. Another thing, I told you earlier that the smudge sticks have a lot of effects, and I only really use the hunt timer. Obviously, you know about that it prevents you from getting killed for a few seconds during a hunt, right? Oh, it did an airball ghost event, so we don't have to worry about Oni anyway. That one you obviously know, but another thing, it causes more activity. If you smudge the ghost for a limited time, it will be slightly more active, which is kind of cool. So if you want more activity, you can also decide to smudge it. It turned on that light. It's very important. Mares cannot turn on lights. So if you see that to happen, it blew out the candle. No hunts. So that means no on Rio. Check. Nice. Okay, that's good. We know it's not a wraith. We haven't taken a ghost photo yet. It turned off the light. That's fine. I think it's time for us to start getting a hunt here. We could still technically get a ghost photo for the Phantom. We could get a scream for the Banshee, potentially. It hasn't changed Ghost Room, which is potentially suspicious. So that means the Banshee odds are getting better, indeed. No Jinn? Did it turn off the breaker? I don't think it did. I think we're just gonna do a hunt just so that we can rule out a bulk of ghosts all at once. Which will help us out. I'm just gonna drop that there. Hopefully we can take a photo during the hunt of the ghost. Only really have one chance though. Can we finally get a win? That would be sick. We are at 70%. We need to smudge it during the hunt. It's be beeping, working on the motion sensor. Let's grab just all of these. We just want to have as many of these as possible. Make sure that you check if you have enough light or matches in your matchbox, because they can run out. Gotta be careful. Right, we have a whole bunch of shit there. I'm just gonna pull the pins now and get a hunt to happen. You hear something upstairs? I could grab... You know what I could do? Something insane? This is actually the best loop in the entire game. You can loop any ghost at any speed there forever. So what you can do is you can grab a paramic, and you can actually get the Banshee Scream during a hunt as well. It's rare, but it can happen. So, since you can loop the ghost here infinitely, I could try it. We'll see. Here we go. I'm just trying to get a hunt here. There we go. I'm gonna go for the... It's moving in like slow motion, you see that? Oh, it's a phantom! Okay, that's not gonna work. So you see how it's almost not visible at all? Wait, this is actually kind of shit. I want to smudge. I don't want to be here. It's so hard to loop the ghost like that. That is unfortunate. So, sucks that we didn't get the... That's gonna make getting the ghost photo during the hunt almost impossible. Phantom is the opposite of what we had last game, which was Oni, where you can see the blinking extremely frequently. Like, Oni is hard to spot. Phantom is extremely easy to spot. You saw it only like 4 times. That entire time that we were looping it, it was only visible like 4 times because the Phantom barely shows itself. Now... we already checked for orbs, and I don't think there were orbs, so I'm gonna go with that. It would have been sick if we gotten that with the ghost photo, and then we could have had all objectives, perfect game. Like, that would have been a sick, and that's also cool. I really like taking a photo of a Phantom and figuring it out that way. It feels so satisfying. That actually might be one of the single most satisfying things in the video game, is taking a photo, having the ghost disappear, and you know it's a Phantom. Alright, there you go. It was indeed. We get a spirit box here to a Phantom. We still get 2,300. I'm still leveling up really fast. Did it do any abilities? It did not roam to me. No abilities used, interesting enough, but it did not change ghost room. We noticed that. It did 2 ghost events. I think both of them were airballs. I don't remember the second one. I remember 1 airball. Maybe I didn't notice the other one. I'm gonna upgrade my spirit box, and then I also apparently have a better photo cam, which is kind of neat. So we're gonna upgrade, but a spirit box doesn't matter right now, but the photo cam is kind of useful. Alright, can we get an actual win? I don't know what the actual amount of games is that we've played without a believer win, but holy shit. Spirit! Will it be a spirit? The most basicest of ghosts. We're gonna do that on Grafton. 32 million channel points, bro.
And prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Oh boy. Sacrifice the 11k card. Oh, I want to do more Card Shop Simulator so bad. This shit was so fun. I can't believe... Apparently, I was the first out of, like, Jojo, Thorlar, Mago to get a Ghost Foil. We have officially won. We have beat everyone. Let's go. Which, if it all goes well, I'll upload that after the stream here. So if you like Ghost Gambling, you're gonna fucking love that game. That game is made for you. So everyone who's watching right now, you're gonna love Card Shop Simulator. I've been having a ton of fun with that. 10% belief with 4 all-ins. I don't know where you guys get the points from. It's actually, like, impressive how the believers still have points and determination They're truly built different. We have Maria here. Firelight, crucifix, repel. Okay, finally no ghost photo. That's nice. I'm still gonna grab the photo cam though. Because the saddest thing that can happen in Phasmo is you walk into the house, you get a ghost event right away, and then you don't have a camera, and then you... I guess, go fuck yourself. No tarot cards. It's cold because it's snow outside. And we don't have the breaker on. That's the thing you need to remember. If you have the breaker on by default, which I think is only the case in amateur. Is it in intermediate? I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's only amateur. I know in professional it's turned off. It's only amateur, okay. So if you're playing amateur, then the breaker will be on by default. Which, what you have to keep in mind is that then the house will start at a high temperature in every room, regardless of weather. Whereas if you have it off by default, you will have the temperature in the house based on the outside conditions. So in this case, because it's snowing outside, until we turn on the breaker, it's gonna be like 5 degrees in every single room. Which is important. Aha! That is not where it's supposed to be. That's supposed to be over here. I didn't hear that at all somehow, but I think we found the ghost room. That's the thing. Because of the... all the objects in the game are fixed where they are, except the bone and the cursed possession, obviously. And, I guess, hiding spots. But all of the, like, objects that the ghost can throw are always in the same spot. So if you see if you are very familiar with the game and you know where the items are, then you can see an item out of place and know immediately this is where the ghost is, because that otherwise shouldn't be out of place. All right, we're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab some salt. That is not a poltergeist because yeah, it rolls. The can rolls for a long time, but it is far away from where it's supposed to be. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna place boom. Boom. What was that? I think that was this. I'm just gonna test with a photo here. I might regret it. Well, actually... Yeah. Is that gonna count, or is it because it's on the floor? Okay, it did count. You can put it in your inventory, and if it stops, then you know. Alright. Give us a sign. Let's check for Orbeez. We can just get orbs one of these times. That'll be very nice. It is total darkness. This is night vision, bro? This shit sucks. I don't see anything. What? Why is it so bad? Definitely no orbs. Nice night vision, dude. Okay, unless it's not this room, so let's just grab the thermo now. So then we can see, because all the rooms will be getting hotter, whereas the ghost room will still stay at like 5 degrees. We're gonna grab this guy, crucifix, I guess, and this. It's just green vision, no night vision. So Spirit is the only ghost in the game that has no text for strength. Now, there are ghosts that have a strength that's not actually a strength. Like this, for example, is basically completely useless. Like it doesn't. This is how you figure out the ghost. So this is like, if the ghost ever uses its strength, the Ure, you'll immediately know that it's a Ure, and it only drains your sanity by like 10%. So it's like super bad. So a lot of the time strengths aren't actually strengths, and it's just more of a like ability that you can take or that you can pay attention to. But some are and some weaknesses are strengths. Like some weaknesses, like, I mean, this is a good scenario where you can spot it based on that. Okay, you can only hear voices. That is an actual weakness. I mean, most weaknesses are actually weaknesses, but you can still, like, you can still use this, right? Like, it's a, because that's the thing. It's a weakness because you can use it to find the ghost. But a lot of the strengths can also be used to find the ghost. They turn off the breaker, I guess, which means no Jinn. And strengths are usually based on like, killing you. So even though it can be used to find the ghost, if it can kill you, then it's still strength. Yeah, I think it blew out the candle. Oh, well, it definitely blew out the candle. I don't know if it just did it. So that's one. I'm gonna place this here. This ghost is extremely shy, but that might also be because our sanity is relatively high, so I think we should just step to the side and like go over here in the darkness. What? I think I heard a whisper. But like only for a single frame before I turn it off. So the reason that this ghost is being shy and I'm not immediately saying shade is because at high sanity, every ghost will be shy. The lower your sanity, the closer it gets to 0, the more active the ghost becomes. It gets like a multiplier with activity. So you will not have to worry about this in multiplayer, because in multiplayer most of your team will not know what the fuck they are doing, so they're gonna just like drain their sanity non-stop anyway. So it'll probably be low sanity. But in single player, if you like actually properly play the game and you turn on the light, that should be the second whisper. It stepped. Interesting. Oh my god! I don't have. Oh, I should have had the thing. Whoops. That was actually scared the shit out of me. I was not ready for that. Okay. So just touch me. I'm quickly gonna check my sanity and grab some smudge sticks at this point. So I saw the ghost step in the salt, and then I was like, wait a minute, is it coming to me? And then suddenly it jumped me. So we're looking for a spirit, not a banshee or something. Okay, so our sanity is in like the danger zone, or starting to get into the red zone, which is kind of good. I'm gonna grab another candle because this ghost seems to not blow out the candle very much, so I might need another one, because when they're burned out, they obviously don't work anymore. Like the tier 3 is infinite, but these aren't. Still hasn't blown it out, and it is clearly like here, because the breath still in that room. We have an airball coaster. I'm actually gonna let that touch me. We know it's not an Oni, and I am going to lose sanity that way, which will potentially trigger a hunt now. Blinky lights. Okay, step away. You gotta be careful on this map. This is a bug that I hope they fix soon. Hey, turn off the breaker again. These. Oh, here we go. Let's try and bait it over here. These boxes are not. The ghost can go through them. Look at this. Oh, wait, they fixed it! They didn't put that in the patch notes, bro. I can show you my screenshot from earlier because it was hilarious. I was doing some screenshots for the Blood Moon event from a few weeks ago. And I took a, when did I smudge right there? Like 15 seconds ago. It's 47:30. And I took a screenshot of this. Look at this shit. Look how busted this was. Let me see. I'm trying to find it. Holy shit, there's many bug reports. What? What the? Did they delete it because it's fixed? Excuse me. I think they deleted my bug report. Bro, they're trying to gaslight me even harder. What the fuck? Wait, they actually deleted it. Oh no, there you go, I found it. It's just not in the anywhere near the top because there's so many bug reports in this game. And I can't scroll. It's just it's like they use threads for that, but it's annoying. I hate Discord threads. I need to get out of here. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Look at this ghost right here. What a fucking troll. That's, I was trying to take some screenshots and the ghost just walked through there. And you've probably noticed this yourself, the ghost would just walk through the boxes, which made this super unsafe. We just saw the ghost go around, so I hope that means that it's actually fixed now. But yeah, this used to be annoying, but I guess false alarm, false alarm. Anyway, we should probably head back in, because I think it's been a little less than 90 seconds, like 15 more seconds, and we're gonna get a hunt here. What the fuck? This sounded so weird. Okay, this should be the third blowout, right? Or maybe not. I think that one candle just went out by itself. Also, turn on the light over there. You see that? The nursery light is on. I did not do that. It's not a mare. It's not a wraith either. We need to... It's probably not... Oh, we turned it off again. It's trying to hide it. You sneaky? That means it might be over there. Lol. Okay, it's still extremely cold here. What the fuck? Oh. It's faster. Wait, is it twins? Ah! What the fuck? It's still broken! Fuck you, dude! It walked through it again! What the hell? Excuse me? Why did it work a moment ago and now it didn't? I'm so confused, bro. I think this is twins? Sorry, I was just so confused by that happening. It was definitely faster right there. And it wasn't like that before. Oh god. Wait, no, ghost photo. Yes! I already took the disturbed salt. I did not take this one though. Let's go. Mimic maybe? It also made sense that it starts its hunt over here, right? Because the mimic can start. The mimic is actually an extremely. Oh, it blew this out and it touched this twice. I'm gonna take this photo, take this photo, and then it should be another photo. Yes. Did we find the bone already? Yes, we did. Let's light this again just so we can potentially get another photo here real quick, because I'm actually trying to get a perfect game. I just need to get it to hunt on top of the crucifix here. The way that the twins work is that when it... so basically, they're called twins, right? And originally they were described to us. This is a long time ago. I think my original ghost guide, I've since made a new one that is better. Oh, God, you're over there. Do we have tarot cards? Wait! No, it's like way faster. This is Moroi. So the space, that's actually, okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I thought it was done for a second. Whoops. Even though we know this is almost certainly a Moroi, I want to show you a really cool trick that you can use against a Moroi, which helps you figure out, it only works if you have sanity pills. So if you bring in sanity pills, and you use them during the hunt, you will slow down the Moroi during that hunt. I need to also, I'm only gonna take 2, because that's all you really need. And then place the crucifixes in that room to try and get a perfect game potentially here. Because you need the crucifix objective. Now, I did not smudge the ghost, so we can't get hunted again. Alright, never mind then. You hear how it's slowing down? That's super cool. Like, I really like that. So because I used the sanity pills, it takes 20 seconds for you to gain sanity, or you gain all the sanity from the sanity pills. which is why you heard it be fast, and then it's got slower and slower and slower until it was even slower than like a normal ghost. So yeah, really cool. That is the Moro for you right there. Moro is, in my opinion, one of the strongest ghosts in the entire game. We did not get the crucifix, so the photos don't matter anyway. Because, and mostly in normal gameplay, that matters.
Welcome back.
Since the Moro kind of has an illegal combination. The forbidden combination for a ghost, what makes ghost strong is early hunting or being faster. There is no ghost that should have both, or they can have both, but they're like, that would be extremely powerful, which is pretty much exactly what the Moroi is. It doesn't technically hunt early, it hunts at 50% sanity. However, because of its secondary ability, let me see that. I'm going to show the stats real quick before I show that. We had, 2 abilities used, so I got cursed twice because I used the Paramike. The Paramike, you get cursed. So the Moro has a curse that will drain your sanity really fast, which can be triggered either by using the Spirit Box or by using the Parabolic Microphone. We did it with the Paramike. That's why it says 2 here, because I got 2 whispers on the Paramike. And then your sanity will start draining way faster, and what's very important, it will even drain when you're in the light. So, as you won't be able to stop the sanity from draining. And you can see that right here. Let's see. The weaker their victims, the stronger the Moro becomes. So not only does it have that, like, curse ability to drain your sanity fast, which practically makes it an early hunting ghost, it also gets faster based on sanity. So it will drain your sanity twice as fast, regardless of light conditions, basically. And then it will also become faster, thus being absolutely terrifying. Now, it does have a weakness, which is almost completely irrelevant. Every ghost will be smudged for 5 seconds after you smudge it. You can see that over here in the thing. If you go to the equipment manager, you go to the smudge stick, there is a 5-second duration. Now, this is not this is not different for this is the one that matters. Blind Ghost. You see, this is 5 seconds long. The duration is 5 seconds as well. It says the duration is longer for the tier 2, but importantly, these 2 are still 5 seconds. And with this, it's also still 5 seconds. So even though this one is, even though the tier 2 and the tier 3 are longer, they don't actually apply the effect longer, so that doesn't matter. So for normal Ghost, it's 5 seconds of confusion or slowing or freezing or just not killing you for the tier 1 smudge sticks. However, for the Moroi, this is 50% more, 7.5 seconds, which is very hard to notice if you don't have the tier 3 smudge sticks or the tier 2 smudge sticks. Because if you have the tier 3, you won't really hear any footsteps for 7.5 seconds. You will see the ghost frozen for a really long time, and then it will start moving. Yeah, like you have a for sure 100% certain, like, okay, now it's stopped working. Whereas for this tier 1 smudge stick, it's really hard to notice exactly when it stops working, because it just start walking towards you again. But it can already start walking towards you randomly anyway, so it's hard to notice. So yeah, it's kind of a useless weakness, and it's just like one of the strongest ghosts because it both has the sanity drain as well as the really, really dangerous hunts when you're low sanity, which is all the time. Because, like, eventually you'll just all be 0%, and, like, there's not enough sanity pills to get everyone's sanity back up, especially when the curse makes it drain faster. So will it be a Wraith? Now, you can get rid of the curse by taking a sanity pill, but unless you're single player, you're not going to have that many of them for yourself. We're going to go to Edgefield. Let's hop in. Wraith, we got a Wraith earlier. Walter Todd. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We have reports of violence. 16 armors, thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey Tola, what's up? Don't stop believing. Forgive you if you do. Now let's see. Back-to-back doubting. Can we finally get a fucking win, dude? They removed Mimic from the game? It's so many millions of points, it's crazy. All in believer? Holy. It's actually wild that the believers are gaining numbers. Look at this. 5 all-ins, 10% versus 28 million. Holy. Walter Todd, we have Firelight Motion Sensor Ghost Photo. Alrighty. Let's grab this guy and this guy. Ghost Photo hopefully is going to actually happen this time. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, some ghosts, in my opinion, Moroi might like be the scariest ghost in the game. Although, especially based on my personal playstyle, Thays are really dangerous because... Oh, we have the mirror again. That's really good. We have the orange room, which is like the nursery area. I'm gonna take a pill. Actually, no, 80% sanity is fine, unless it's a Thay, in which case I'm just gonna grab a crucifix real quick. The Thays are strong for people that play very aggressive. That start off... There's a boner right there. With like using the cursed possession right away, or even are playing like insanity mode, which is a game mode where you already start at 75% sanity. But for most normal players who don't like immediately go insane, I mean, I feel like a lot of people use the cursed possession right away, so maybe that's not maybe that is what normal players do. But for people that don't do that, I'm gonna quickly check for the breaker. You won't really have that much issue with the Thay, because you'll already make it older by the time that your sanity is at 75, and then it'll keep getting older and older and older and slower and slower and slower, and it won't speed up during a hunt, right? Which is really important, just because that is one of the craziest things about the Moroi, in my opinion, is not that it is so strong that it gets faster based on sanity and that it has more sanity drain. Like, that's really strong. But what's crazy to me is that the Moroi also still speeds up during a hunt. So it kind of has literally everything. It has early hunting, practically. It has faster hunts. And then even if the sanity isn't low, it still speeds up anyway. So it's like, actually, it just has everything going for it. It's like kind of crazy. It's like a completely stacked ghost. And this is still one of the things that pisses me off maybe the most. I mean, I have a lot of criticism here and there for Phasmo in its bugs and other stuff. But one of the most annoying things, in my opinion, is that the Moroi used to be different. The Moroi used to have 100% more weakness to smudge stick. If you were to smudge the ghost, the smudge sticks would last 6 seconds long back in the day, and the Moroi would last 12 seconds. So much longer. Like, that was super noticeable. Not that you really need it to be noticeable, because you already have, like, the speed anyway. But that was nice, and it was super noticeable if it wasn't like if you weren't low sanity yet, so it wasn't that fast, and that was how you noticed it. And it also gave you a lot of chance to get away, because, like, you got 12 seconds instead of 6 seconds to get away. Now you get, instead of 6 seconds, we get 5 seconds, and for the Moroi, it's 7.5 seconds. I asked this because I went to DK, and I was like, why? Can you just explain this to me? Like, usually, I don't try to backseat that hard, because like it's their game, they can do what they want, but I really want to know sometimes why they do certain things, so I just asked, like, what's the reason for doing this? The Moroi is already such a strong ghost. Why do we need to make it stronger? Like, why do we need to nerf it? The reason was that DK didn't want players to use the tier, because that was before the tier 3 was added, right? That's when the Moroi had 12 seconds of weakness. When the tier 3 got added, people, the ghost freezes in place when you use the tier 3. DK didn't want to have the ghost be frozen in place for the whole hunt if players decided to use all 4 of their smudge sticks during one hunt. Which I just fundamentally disagree with that being a problem. If you are insane enough to use all 4 smudge sticks during one hunt, to try and get the Moroi to freeze. First of all, you already know what the ghost is, because otherwise, why the fuck would you do that unless you're just wasting all your smudge sticks on every single hunt, which doesn't make any sense. So, first of all, you already know what the ghost is anyway, so you can already leave. So, you don't really need to, like, worry about them being powerful, because they already know what the ghost is, so they're already gonna leave anyway. And then you have to use all 4 of your smudge sticks to get the ghost to be stuck in place for like 40 seconds for one single hunt. So you're giving up all of your resources to have fun. Like, isn't that exactly what a game should be? Shouldn't you be able to trade your resources for fun? So I just fundamentally don't understand why it is a problem that you can freeze the ghost in place for a long time if you decide to use the resources to do so. Like, I just don't understand. But anyway, that's why. That's why. They don't want the ghost to be... And especially, like, if it was the fucking spirit or something. Like, if it was a super weak ghost for which that was the case, I can understand it. Like, you don't want to have us bully, like, a fucking yokai even more or something. But it's not a yokai. It's the Moroi. It's arguably the strongest ghost in the fucking video game. Okay, it wasn't this one. It was another one. Oh, no, it was this one. I was just late. So I just, like, why do we need to care about the strongest ghost feelings? Like, they're already gonna kill us all the time anyway. Like, why the fuck should we give a shit about their feelings? Get out of here. Fuck you, Moroi. Okay, it's touching. Is it changed ghost room? Aha, it has! Okay, well, that means no Goryo, no Banshee. And this is, once again, why I think the mirror is the best for regular gameplay. Like, if you want to go crazy with a tarot card, like, I can understand that. And that's fun. That's why tarot cards are sometimes fun. Or if you want to, like, use the monkey paw to do crazy stuff. But for regular, like, for gameplay enhancement, the mirror is just, like, second to none. It is extremely useful to find the ghost room right away. It is, oh, I don't know why I was staring at that. I'm gonna grab this and another salt. And you can, like, reconfirm the ghost room later to know whether or not it has changed. Which is also super useful, especially if you're doing no evidence, to figure out if it's a Goryo or a Banshee. Like, or not, that was, I should say. So it touched, now it's back there, are you kidding me? It was here, right? I saw this. I think so. I'm just gonna place a bunch of salt indoors. Like this. So that if the ghost walks... I mean, this could be a wraith. Imagine. Wait a minute, guys. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Rip. No wraith, but could still be a mimic, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's hold this for a second. So now we know it's in that room, so we're gonna move. I mean, these candles are pretty much already dead, but I'm gonna move it. It didn't blow them out yet, right? I should turn this one off as well. Oh, well, it already turned itself off because it's dead. Turn on the light in here. And this one. You gotta turn on all the side lights. Can you give us a sign? Hold on to this. Hold on to this. So the Myling also will whisper more on the Paramic. There's two ghosts that have Paramic abilities. The Myling will whisper more, and the Banshee will do the special ability. Now, we already know it can't be a Banshee, but it could still technically be a Myling. Now, obviously, so what's super cool about this game is not just that you can figure it out with no evidence, right? Which is... Hello? Extremely cool, in my opinion, that you can, like, be so good at the game that you can, like, skip using one of the major mechanics of the game, which is gathering evidence, and you can still correctly identify the ghost almost 100% of the time. I mean, sometimes you get just really bullshit behavior, and then you can't. Okay, we get an airball, no Oni. But what I really like as well is that they're even in the no evidence, like... Even if you're doing no evidence, there is still multiple ways for each ghost to figure them out. So a lot of the ghosts you can figure out during hunts. For example, Myling, they will be much more quiet during a hunt. You can only hear their footsteps from close. But you can also technically figure them out based on the more whispers. Now, it's really hard to do that, but there is... Like, there's multiple things. There is really hard evidence for the ghosts that are like, if you get a Banshee scream, you know it's a Banshee. Or a Mimic, obviously, always. Stepped on this. And then there's like soft evidence, such as the mare will do more light break events, or the Hantu will turn the breaker off more, like stuff like that. So I like the mix of having really, like, for sure, okay, now we know it's this ghost or it's not this ghost, with a combination of, like, theory or, like, oh, it might be this ghost. I'm leaning towards thinking it's this or that. Now, I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna look again. So it is still... Wait, no, it's in the fucking living room now. Excuse me? This is so fucked up, dude. This ghost roaming like crazy. Alright, I think it's time for us to get a hunt. We just need to know what's happening here. This is going wild. I'm just gonna grab this, and then I kind of want to set up a crucifix in the room with a candle if possible. So what the... Oh god. Place it here and then run. It says in the book here, if you look at Onryo, the Onryo is often referred to as the wrathful spirit. It steals souls from dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. This ghost has been known to fear any form of fire, and will do anything to be far from it. This is a lie? This is something, like, this is why the book has so many, like, things in there that don't actually, like, that are just wrong. I used to be, like, in my ghost guides and everything, I would say that that's an actual mechanic because it says it fucking in the book, and I feel like you feel like it's that when you think something is the case and then you notice it, you get, like, confirmation bias, and you go like, oh wait, I placed a candle in the ghost room, it immediately walked away from the candle. I have that happen all the time, and a lot of the time when that happens, it ends up being an Onryo that must be related to this in the book. So, like, noticing something and then also having it be confirmed by some kind of flavor text in the book is, like, how I end up spreading sometimes misinformation, such as in this case. I thought this was an ability because I noticed this and it says it here, but it's not. So the way that this works, this is actually an extremely complicated ability that relates to this right here. It steals souls from dying victims. You know how I said that the Onryo can sometimes hunt after it blows out a candle? Now, after it blows out 3 candles, it always happens. But after the 3rd candle, there is a small chance every time it blows out a candle that it immediately hunts. This chance of hunting becomes larger the more people have died. So if 3 people have, I think after 2 people have died, it will happen 100% of the time. So, and apparently, I think this is what the ability is. After people have died, it will also be more afraid of fire. So it will roam away from it more often. But I'm just gonna leave that as a complete, like, that might just be tinfoil hat nonsense. Because, like, that's what I, like, here and there have heard and been told. But I haven't had it, like, full on 100% confirmed. So I'm just gonna say that it doesn't roam away from fire. Whereas, the mare does work like that. The mare does not like being in the light. I can actually quickly check because I have this written down somewhere. 1 second. Let me quickly check. Get the search here. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have more information. I wrote it down because I had, like, the developers confirm this to me. And it's important to have the right information. Okay, so I checked my notes real quick from what the devs have told me. So basically, the mare has a higher chance to roam away from light. So that one is confirmed. The Onryo doesn't roam away from candles regardless. So it doesn't get higher when people die. It just does not roam away from candles. It also, theoretically, doesn't have a higher chance to blow out candles. This one, the developers told me, but I'm sorry they're wrong. Now, the reason I'm so confident about saying that they're wrong is not... So they theoretically don't have a higher chance to blow out candles. However, when you're low sanity, it does blow out candles more often. The reason being that the candles count as crucifixes. So if you're at 0 sanity, every time the ghost hunts, it will blow out a candle. And it will also blow out a candle when it just wants to blow out a candle. But it will constantly be blowing out candles when you're low sanity because it works like crucifixes. So that is, like, actually true. Like, it does blow out candles more just because of the way that the crucifix or the candles work like crucifixes. However, it will have a higher chance to just naturally blow out candles when people die more. Why it works like that, I don't fucking know. So when people die, the ghosts will, the Unreal will start blowing out candles more often, which I don't know why that is, that works like that. It doesn't really make much sense, but alright. So, it will still blow out more candles because it's trying to hunt, but past, like, if you're at 100% sanity, the Unreal doesn't blow out more candles than other ghosts. When you're at 0% sanity and you have them placed in the ghost room, it does blow out more candles because every time it tries to hunt, it will blow it out. So that's that's the way it works. I'm gonna pull up this again. Okay, dude, what the fuck is this ghost, man? This is insanity, bro. Imagine we didn't have the mirror. This is a pain in the ass. We went from nursery to that room to this room to garage. It's absolutely all over the place. It's fucking like, you found me, I'm honking now. What a troll. So maybe it's a mare? Oh, hi. It's breaking the lights. I think, is it actually a mare? That's so annoying. I needed those lights. My sanity is so low, though. Bro, what a ghost. Let's just get a hunt, and then we'll, like... If it's nothing obvious, we're gonna have to work really hard here. I just wanted to hunt now. Let's, also place this oh, no, I don't have another candle, because I need to add more candles. I only have 2. So we can't do an on Rio test anymore, which is... Well, technically we can with the lighter, but... Oh, hi. Wait. You stay there for a second? No! You're supposed to stay there for a second! You penis. You dickhead? It's fine. Alright. You can hunt me now. Why it's not hunting? Is it actually a shade? No, it can't. Wait. Did it ever blow out a candle when we were... Wait, we can use this candle. Yo, tech? Wait, high tech? High tech gameplay? Oh, shit. That wasn't close enough to that, though. Wait a minute. And it hunted when I was in the room, so it's not a shade then. Unless it, like, hunted a centimeter outside of the room. It did blow it out once when I was in the room. I'm gonna place that right there. This is a potential, like, extremely annoying situation. Alright, so it shouldn't be a shade. I have 2 smudge sticks. I kind of want to do... It didn't blow out the... Or it didn't turn off the... Are you serious? You better not be in the way here. Bro! I was trying to get to my photo cam and then take a picture, but you, like, keep being in the way. Between... Oh, come on. Normal speed? Is it basement now? Yup. Okay, so it's probably another yokai because you saw it turn around immediately, right? Okay. Doesn't seem like a poltergeist. I smudged at 1805. Okay, so it's probably not a yokai. It's definitely not a phantom. I didn't really do a test for Jin. It's not a revenant. It got faster, right? So it's not a Hantu, Dio, Moroi, Raichu, they, Myling, because I could hear it. I did smudge, but I rotated the smudge immediately. I don't think that was twins. Poltergeist seems unlikely, but I'm just gonna set it up here a little better. Seemed just totally normal speed to me. Just putting some shit right here. We're testing for Airball Ghost Event. Like, it came from the basement. This is actually the most roaming ghost of all time. Like, the amount of times it changed ghost rooms is ridiculous. And no Oni, but I already filled that in, right? Yeah. It's throwing in the kitchen now? Is it actually a kitchen ghost at this time? You're kidding me, dude. Alright, that should be more than enough to figure it out. I'm gonna grab a smudge stick from upstairs here. I mean, they're throwing us the tricky ghost, which is kind of nice. Okay, so almost certainly not this. Probably not that, but we're gonna do a test. I think it's back in the garage now. I mean, it does really hunt like the twins, though, which is weird. This should be far enough away from the gin to get a speed up. To get it to speed up towards us. I need to grab this. Wait, what? Oh, it's hunting. Wait, that was super... Well, that wasn't super early. That was not the spirit, though. That was just regular early. Doesn't have to be a demon, though. Okay. I mean, didn't use the crucifix yet, right? Obake seems unlikely. We roamed it. I have to do, like... It's throwing a lot now. It was on the dot at 90. That's so fucking annoying. I hate it when they do that. Let's see. I mean, I don't know where the... Where's my... This thing? Do we actually have some mimic action there? What? Was that just Stroll? That was like so delayed, there's no way that's Mare, right? That was like more than a second after I flicked the light switch. That does... I mean, it does kind of... This does totally feel like a Mare because it's roaming like away from every light. Like every time I turn on a light, it leaves. So I mean, that was so delayed though. And that is confirmed by the devs that the Mare will roam away from lights more than other ghosts. Let me try. Can I get it to happen again? I mean, I feel like that was just so crazy delayed. Like, I turn on the light and then, like, more than a second afterwards, it turned it off. Okay. No, you blew out the candle. All right, Timber Fog, or the Ember Fog, sorry. Thank you for the 20. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's so rude that it turned off the... I mean, I guess we just go with Mare here, but that's kind of a very wild guess that could easily be wrong. It's just like, how else do you explain the roaming behavior? If this ends up being an Onryo, I want an apology from the devs that they lied to me that the Onryo doesn't roam away from candles. What the fuck? Can I finally get the photo? Did I put it here? Wait, didn't I already get the photo? No, I didn't. Oh boy. Alright, let's flick a few more light switches. Because right now we're in a bit of trouble. It should really do it though. And it's not doing it right now. It's in this room now, I think. That's gotta be it then. Fuck you! That was it. That was the Mare ability. Bro, I mean, that is an amazing example, and also, I mean, something that is, like, this is what happened. Is it gonna kill me? I'm gonna smudge and just run. Oh god. Fuck you. I guess you're running that way too. This is how I came to actually spread the misinformation that Onryos roam away from candles. Because I had an exact game like this. Every time I would place a candle in the room and it would change ghost room. And it did that like 7 times. And then you have that like happen a few times. You're starting to believe Onryos must roam away from candles. Whereas in this case, it is true. In this case, the Mare confirmed roams away from light sources or from like room lights and breaks them more often. We saw them break a room light and they roamed all the time. I'm really curious what the like amount of ghost room changes is gonna be here, because that's actually gonna be crazy. I need to see this.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
5 times, bro. And it's not just like to the neighbor room back. It was from nursery to another bedroom across the hallway, to the living room, to the garage, and then to the either the basement or the dining area. Like, so all over the place. Actually crazy. That was a really tough game right there. But you did see, was it okay? So, brother, and that is a perfect example, because that light switch that turned off the second time was clearly the ability. That one before it was not. It was so there. It only did it once. So the one time that I flicked the light switch and it turned off the light switch like a second afterwards was just a coincidence. And the second one, where like the one right before I left the game, was an actual ability. So that's a good example of why, like, I felt like that was an ability, because it straight up wasn't. All right, anyway, man, this is like a perfect example of that you can figure out the ghosts when you've played the game for 3,000 hours and you have a lot of knowledge, but it's not always going to be easy. Sometimes it will be easy because you'll just have a Revenant or a Moroi or like Yokai, Myling, Twins, Raichu, like something obvious. But if you keep getting Yureis, Mares, Banshees, Gorios, like those are extremely hard to do. All right, will it be a Yokai? We have done every map except Bleasteel, so let's go to Bleasteel. I rolled a natural 20. Thank you for the 37.
Right. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Holy.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost.
I mean, Yokais can be hard if you don't have smudge sticks.
Be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
We don't know what it's capable of. Alright, I'm not trying to find the... What the fuck? There we go. Alright. Mimo. Can we finally get a mimic? Ah! Going all in 3,900. Oh god. Yeah, I want to get a Blood Moon. We have 25, almost 26 million right here, and 4 all in still. Goodness gracious. Is it? It's not Blood Moon. Man, we're gonna get Blood Moon one of these days. I want to get the Blood Moon. This. What are the objectives are motion sensor, crucifix, and low sanity. There's already someone, I mean, they might have been lying, but they said it. So, you know, when someone says something on the internet, it's always true. There was someone who commented on my video that they just downloaded Phasmo and their first game was the Blood Moon, which, if that's true, that's hilarious. Did you just turn on a light switch? You just turned off a light switch, and then you turn it back on, you fucking, what? Wait. Okay, so it's not a mare, interestingly. Lol. And we know that the ghost is here. Pretty neat. And we got the bone already. That's why you gotta, man, I don't understand. People that play this game without headphones, you're actually like a different breed. I mean, I guess you're not doing a challenge if you're doing that. You're just doing all evidence runs. Because, and even then, like finding the ghost room is gonna be hard. No, the shade can still turn on a light switch when you're in the area, or I don't see a reason why not. Like, it can't blow out candles, and it can't... Wait! Bro, I thought that was orbs for a second. What a fucking scam. Did you see that? Bro, that actually looked like orbs. Alright, blow that shit out. We're gonna grab some more stuff. We're gonna grab salt. Not much activity happening right now. Salt, and then this. Oh, I didn't add more candles. Whoops. I mean, I'm gonna forget that every fucking time. I mean, 2 candles should be enough, unless you get a ghost like last time where it's gonna roam all over the place and your candles blow. Oh. I can't see fucking anything? 1-star ghost photo. Fantastic, bro. Okay, that should be a 3-star. There we go. Why did my wait. Oh, this is a bug. Welcome to Phasmo, the most non-bugged game of all time. There's a bug with flashlights that if you pick them up while they are blinking, they will break when they're on your shoulder. Look when I tab over to my flashlight, and then when it's on my shoulder, it looks like this. And then it looks like this. And the way you fix this is you turn it off and on, drop it on the floor, and then pick it back up, and it will be fixed. It's super annoying. I've literally, like, QA tested the shit out of that and exactly told them, like, this is how it happens. This is the bug. This is how it happens exactly. This is how you can reproduce it. Can we get this fixed? I guess it just landed on a list of non-important things, which, I mean, is fair. It's not the most important thing, but, like, I know exactly how and why and like, and when and how it could be fixed. But no. But now, so it's still in here, right? It blew out the candle for the first time. That should be a picture. Nice. Boom. Boom. I want this in there. We already got the ghost photo. And then I want to light these again. So that was the first blowout. We don't really need to have the photo cam at hand anymore. So it's 10 in here. Way colder in here. Because this is the ghost room. We don't have it we didn't have it step in the salt yet. I'm gonna hold on to this in case it does a ghost event. I can. This is the one that, yeah, still has salt in it. Can you give us a sign? Can you show yourself? So if it blows out this candle when I'm in the room, we know no shade. It's very shy right now. I think it's time for me to just... Ember Fox, thank you for the 10 gift subs again. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna step outside and just drop my sanity a little bit and see if it blows out the candle again. Because this feels... I mean, it did it... Wait, when was my sanity right now? Because if it's actually at 100, then it can't be in the shade because the sanity... Or my sanity was too high. Yeah, I mean, I think that actually rules out shade pretty much. So the way the shade works, at 100%, there is a 0% chance to do a ghost event. The closer you get to 50, at 50% sanity, it is a normal ghost when it comes to ghost events. And it's like a sliding scale in between. At 75, it'll be 50% as, like, 50% as many ghost events as a normal ghost, etc. Like, it's just a scale from 0% ghost event to 100% ghost event in between there. Now, 100% ghost event doesn't mean that it will spam ghost events and go crazy. It just means that, like, basically at the start of every game, the ghost rolls like a ghost event modifier, like how likely am I to do ghost events, and the shade will have like a number. Let's say that number is between 0 and 10. If you get a 10 shade, it will still do no ghost events at 100% sanity, never, but it'll quickly become, like, at 75% sanity, it'll already be at like a 5, which, that's pretty high, right? So, like, it can still, if you roll a really active shade, it will still eventually become very active. Just depends. Okay, it blew out the candle. I also just got, did it blow out? Yes, it did. I kind of want to replace this, but I'm just going to do it again. So now that's the last blowout. We really want to be in the map when this happens. It did do another, it's not an Oni. Oh, it stepped in the salt as well. It's not a Wraith. Fuck, dude. That's bad. Oh, no, we want Yokai. Never mind. The Wraith was another time. I just really want you to blow out that candle now so we can rule out on Rio. And then I think it might be... It knocked on the window over there. I'm gonna hold on to this for a second. I should really be dropping the shit on the floor because we already know that it's not a wraith. I'm gonna get some sounds potentially. So the candle will eventually go out by itself. Why is it? No, it's not a phantom because we got a ghost photo. We got 2 ghost photos actually because I deleted one. If the candle will go out by itself, it doesn't count as a blowout, obviously. So that's gonna happen any second now. I'm actually gonna turn this off so I can hear it. Did I take this? Knock again. I'm gonna move it. I don't want to be confused about it, so I'm just gonna throw it away. This one is dead to me. And then we're gonna replace it so we have like proper count. Like this is because the third candle, the next one will be the third one. So we wanna be sure about it. So grab another. I can't. Never mind. Ember Fox, thank you for the tier 2 25 months as well. Thank you. I'm going to boom. There we go. I am in the shadow a lot, and my sanity's not draining very much. Now, if it goes... So that's the nice part about the new candles. Old candles, the way they would work is they had infinite use. However, they would just randomly go off every, like, 30 seconds. Well, not 30 seconds. Like, it would just randomly go off every now and then, which made it confusing. Oh, it blew it out. And it did not use the crucifix. So it shouldn't be an Unrio. Which made it confusing as to whether or not the ghost blew out the candle. What's nice about these candles is that as long as you... Like, if you turned it on, and then you find it not completely burnt out, but off, you know that for a fact the ghost turned it off, or one of your teammates turned it off by picking it up and throwing it down or doing some other garbage. So that's really useful. Hi. I actually don't mind getting my sanity lower. There we go. Because I think it's about time that we get a hunt. So we're gonna grab 2 smudges and set up over here. It is the tiny ghost model again, which is very annoying. It's doing radio garbage. Spooky shit. I'm just setting up for a poltergeist potentially. Now, if we have a hard time getting the ghost to come to this location, we know it's a yokai here. It did not use a crucifix. I think I'm just gonna move them right now. What is my sanity? Because it feels kind of... I mean, it shouldn't be a shade, but it's like so inactive. It's literally only doing ghost events. Or is 50% sanity? No. Did it do... Was that not a singing, right? Because singing ghost events are always standing still, right? It's so weird. Like, some behaviors are so niche. So the way that the Banshee works, right? Oh. Well, there you go. Thank you. It is more likely to do singing ghost events. Similar to the Mare being more likely to break light. To do the break light ghost event, the Banshee is more likely to do singing ghost event, but I feel from experience that the Banshee does way more singing ghost events than that the Mare does light break ghost events. This radio is annoying. I'm gonna try and turn it off. Now the way that the Banshee works is it's more likely to do singing ghost events, and when you get a singing ghost event, it will... There's a lot of conditions to this shit. So, when the Banshee does a singing ghost event, and then the target gets hit by the singing ghost event, their sanity will drain by, instead of 10%, 15%. Like this. If I were to walk into this ghost, if that is a Banshee, I would have just lost 15% rather than 10%. Now, this only works on the target. It only works when it's a singing ghost event, and it only works when you touch the ghost as the target, which, because singing ghost events are always standstill ghost events, the only way that you can... I don't think you can get a walking singing ghost event. I don't think so. Maybe you can? I don't think so. I'm gonna... That means that it's almost completely irrelevant. Okay, it is coming this way. Which is kind of scary. Wait. Oh, it's a djinn? Djinn or a Raichu? Wait. Do I have electronics in here? It definitely went fast, like super quick. Way too fast. I want to turn that off. It knocked on the thing here. Or it didn't, I guess. Fuck me, sure. Whatever. Okay, that should be 2. Did I get the bone already? I did, of course I was right away. Is there another crucifix? No, I placed... I don't know if I even brought that in. It doesn't really matter. I threw this just now. I don't know if I can get the photo. Threw something that rolled away. I'm just not gonna take it. It's too risky. Oh, I threw that. Was that this? It was that. So now don't fucking scam me. Nice. I did not get scammed. Alright, let's turn on this light. We're gonna test for... I think it's a djinn. Very likely to be a djinn. I'm gonna turn off the equipment here. Oh no, we leave the equipment on so that at the start of a hunt, it should be fast if it's a djinn. So the way that djinns work, djinns have several abilities. First one is the most useful one to figure out the ghost, which is that during a hunt, when the ghost is far away from you and it has line of sight with you, it will be faster. Now this only works if the breaker is on, so that's important. That's why the djinn cannot turn off the breaker, because this ability only works when the breaker is on. And then the other thing is, outside of hunts, the djinn has an ability where it can drain your sanity by 25% randomly when you're close to the ghost and the breaker is on. These two abilities only work when the breaker is on. Now, what's hilarious about that is that that ability to drain your sanity by 25% is basically twice as strong as the ability of the Yurei, but the Yurei doesn't have anything else. So the djinn just has like a little side ability outside of its like speed up ability, which is already pretty good. It has like a side ability that's better than the main ability from the Yurei, like twice as good. And on top of that, it also doesn't have... Shut the fuck up. It also doesn't have a tell. When it does the djinn ability, you can't notice it. Oh, here we go. It immediately did it! And it turned off the flag, oh god, am I gonna die here? I'm just gonna turn on my smudge, because it was following me, like, all the way. That was too risky otherwise. I'm just gonna step aside here. So yeah, that is a djinn. Also, it's done, I think. There we go. Get me out of here. So that explains. Now, the Raichu has another ability where it's faster when it's close to electronics, so that's why I thought maybe if it comes in range of my flashlight and it gets suddenly faster, that could mean that it's, and I didn't do the... Actually, I mean, I should be able to easily do the motion sensor real quick. Just place it in the ghost room. Then I have a perfect game here. Should be huge monies. I should have placed this before the hunt started. Just gonna place that right there. Should be perfect. So yeah, it's hilarious. I said, by the way, because there's gonna be, but actually, guys, when I say that the djinn doesn't have a tell for its ability, the sanity drain, the djinn, when it uses the, it's gonna hopefully step in that. I'm gonna look like this so that we can see the check mark appear there. If the breaker is on, it can use these two abilities. And when the djinn does the sanity drain ability, it will make an EMF2 signal happen at the breaker, which is totally useless because the only way this is relevant is if you are playing multiplayer and have one person, Jesper, thank you for the 5 gift subs, thank you, and you have one person permanently sat upon the breaker with an EMF, and then one person in the ghost room who can get the ability to happen. Because the thing is, even if you place an EMF on the breaker, if you're not near it, you won't hear it, and if you're close to the breaker, you won't be close to the ghost, so it can't do its ability. The only way that this works in single player, or relatively reliably, is if the ghost room is the room with the breaker. Like if you have a garage ghost in Ridgeview and the ghost room and the breaker is in that room. Then you can figure it out. Now the reason why this is so annoying is because it used to be different. It used to work, I don't know why it's not stepping in the motion sensor. I guess we're just gonna go inside and just get another hunt to happen and then step in the motion sensor. This used to be different. It used to be that the ghost, that the Jinn, when it used its ability, would trigger an EMF2 to happen. Oh, here we go. On top of itself, which was way more useful. Goddamn, I'm running. Because then you would just suddenly notice an EMF2 signal. Oh god. That you couldn't explain, and then you'd be like, wait, maybe this is a Jinn. But then they changed it. This was actually a bug. And what's funny, I don't mean to... I think this happened in that video. I played with DK once ever. I don't know if this happened in the video or just in a regular conversation with DK, but DK said that there was a hidden ability that the Jinn has that no one ever noticed yet. And what he was talking about, I'm literally like 100% sure, because there is no other hidden ability, unless it still hasn't been found, is that it does an EMF2 on the breaker when it uses its ability. He didn't know that it was bugged. Like, he didn't know that it was bugged. So I think when he found out, because he said publicly that there was a hidden ability that people hadn't found yet, he, I think, felt the need to fix it, because he, in his head, it was like, oh, wait a minute, I've publicly said that there was a hidden ability, and there ends up not being one, so I have to fix this, even though the previous bugged version of the ability was far more useful, because having the EMF happen where you are, like, the ability happens where the ghost is, because your sanity gets drained next to the ghost. You get the EMF. That was super useful. They changed it because it was originally intended to work that way, not realizing that the design that they accidentally created was far better than what they intended. But anyway, Talon, thank you for the 5 gifts as well. Thank you. We get the tier 2 paramike. Nice, because the tier 1 sucks ass. There's another 90-minute game. So we're doing, like, really thorough games here, so that's why they're taking a little longer. 8 ghost events, bro. That's a lot of ghost events. We didn't have... Oh, no, we did have a favorite room change. Oh, yeah. At the end, it was no longer in that office. That's why we didn't get the thing to happen. But look at that, by the way. 3,225 perfect investigation bonus. I am going to upgrade both the dots as well as the paramike. We still got a lot of money here. I haven't been dying that much. And we're gonna add candles. Candles? Jesper, what the hell just happened? Jesper and Dr. Shijo with the gift subs at the same time. Thank you. Wait, where are my candles? Oh, they're called firelights, of course. I should know. There we go. We now have the firelights. Everything upgraded. Let me... Wait, did I upgrade the stuff properly? I did upgrade it. And we have no other upgrades. Let's go spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. Oh, God. Well, that would be a tough one. Will it be a Yurei? Potentially the hardest ghost to figure out in no evidence unless you get lucky. We're gonna go back to Tanglewood now. Valmore, thank you for the pram.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Hey, Iced Out, what's up?
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost...
Fluffy Biscuit with the 5 gifts. What the heck, guys? Thank you. Wait, I need to see. I missed that previous. Dr. Shijo with the 5 gift subs, thank you. And Jesper again with another 10. Thank you with the 10 gift subs. Dua with the sub. Danny, thank you with the sub. Valmort. Circuit Ninja. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. we're gonna go big time. Oh boy, can we get a win? Any wins in the chat? Swimmingly, thank you for the 5 gift subs as well. Thank you. And Ember Fox again, even more. Are you guys fighting for the top spot or something? What's going on? Thank you. Heck. 25 million here versus 3 all-in still. Brother, you guys are absolutely... I don't know how you have infinite points. Shelly Wright, Paramike is annoying, Cleanse, and Crucifix. We're just gonna start with the basic stuff, though. Octus, thank you for the 5 gift subs. And Skizzers with the 5 gift subs. It's a freaking train. Holy. Thank you. Everyone's getting subs. You guys better say thank you. What the fuck? It immediately turned on a light. I appreciate that. That means it's not a mare. What did you just throw? Through this. And you're giving me pictures right here? Did you know, by the way, it's super annoying. When you take a picture and you throw the camera on the ground, you still... So when you take a picture, you can't rotate your inventory until the photo is done taking. But even if you throw it on the ground, it still doesn't allow you to toggle your inventory, even though you aren't holding the photo cam anymore. Jesper, thank you for the 10 more gift subs. Thank you. Guys, chill. Ulti maybe, we'll see. Level 10 hype train. No big deal, guys. What the heck? You guys are making this look easy. I don't know if it's actually in this room. Let's just get some stuff. I'm placing that there real quick. I still don't understand why they changed that, by the way. I know, I don't want to make this, like, I'm trying to make the video focused on education of no evidence strats, but whenever you talk about those, you start talking about stuff that has been changed, because, like, that's just... Because I've made lots of videos about how behavior used to work, and now it's different in lots of ways. I still don't understand why they did that with the photo cam. Like, it's just so unnecessary to change it. Like, why would you need to not be able to toggle your inventory while taking a picture? Like, it's just so unnecessarily bullying. I saw that, by the way. Just Storm, thank you for the 5 more gift subs. Thank you. Thank you. I think it was to fix a bug. So there used to be a bug that I accidentally found, where if you... I don't think it works anymore, but we could, I guess... No, because we can't try it anymore. I think that's why they did it. So there used to be a bug. The tier 1 photo cam is not an electronic, technically. Which, you might be surprised by that. Oh, it's dead. It's stuck in the salt. No, Wraith. Because it takes pictures and it has like a little light. But technically, it's not an electronic. So that doesn't mean it's safe to use during a hunt. When you're in a hunt, if you take a photo, that will make the ghost detect the photo cam for the next like 30 seconds. So for 30 seconds, it will count as an electronic, and after that, it will go back to not counting as an electronic anymore. So if you hold it, it won't get you killed. Now, this was bugged. If you were to toggle your inventory right as you took the picture, this would not reset the fact that your photo cam now counts as an electronic. So that meant that if you did one picture one time and then toggled your inventory with the tier 1, for the rest of that game, your tier 1 photo cam would count as an electronic, which was not intended. So in order to fix that, like, really niche situation, they ruined photos taking for everyone ever. Like, it's so, like, couldn't you have found any other way to fix your bug? You really, in order to fix your bug, you have to you have to make it so much more annoying. For, like, in order to fix a bug that happens, like, 0.001% of the time, you create an issue that happens 100% of the time. It's like using a nuclear bomb versus a crying baby. Exactly. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So, yeah, that is... I'm sorry, I guess, for reporting that. I guess I shouldn't have reported it. I didn't know that by reporting that bug, they would fix it in the most god-awful way possible. I apologize. It is my fault. Alright, anyway, is it here? Okay, 5 degrees. We've gone through many stages in this game. How did they... I fucking moved my mouse, and I hit my fucking bottle of water with my... with my mouse click. Whoops. Let's put that on the ground. Happens to the best of us, guys. Accidental smudge. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, it's in this room. It's pretty shy. I kind of just want to go crazy with it. It's Tanglewood. We could do a few rounds where we start upside down. So we do... Let's fucking do it. What do we have? Motion sensor? Cleanse, crucifix, we can't do that. And then paramic is kind of annoying. I don't think I hit the ghost with that. So we just not gonna do anything. Gonna... Alright, so I thought I would have to take a sanity pill, but I think this is actually fine. I think we can use it like this. I'm just gonna grab some salt. And just be ready to run for my life. Motion sensor wasn't required. I'll grab this, obviously. And there we go. Oh, we obviously need this as well. Alright, let's not die here, hopefully. Take the picture first. Always, always, always take the photo of the summoning circle before you light it, otherwise you're gonna accidentally, like, you're gonna get fucked by the game. And it's gonna ruin your ghost photo. Oh! Well then. Unless it's a mimic. I love that, man. So good. Do I need to cleanse the ghost? Hey, buddy! I can't see you. Run. What the fuck? Didn't I smudge you? Grim, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Okay. Alright, we did that. Okay, get me the fuck out of here. I didn't do crucifix, I didn't do paramic. I don't give a shit. That should be... Because this is still the ghost room, right? Unless there's some absolutely sneaky fucking orbs, which I prefer. I don't mind losing here by some bullshit if it means the believers get a win. But I'm gonna leave. Uberlock, thank you for the sub. Best way to make money in Phasmo, doing like a high difficulty on with no sanity.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs
Something like, because I think so. We've done lots of like games where we start at 100% sanity, we figure out a bunch of ghosts, and then we get into hunting. This is, if you really want to like know everything, it's good to do it this way. If you want the most useful stuff to know, I'll make like a more dedicated video, because this one was mostly just like everything and not like a super dedicated guide. I'll make another ghost guide at some point, but the ghost guide that I've made is still valid. Like, it's still accurate. I think like 100% of it. So you can still just watch the old ghost guide and it still counts. There just might be some new bits of information in there that isn't included, but the stuff that is in there is still accurate. But the most useful stuff that you yourself can know is what the ghost behavior is during a hunt. Because you will always have hunts happen, and if your hunts happen before you have all the evidence, and you can use those hunts to figure out the rest, like what the ghost is. Also, I saw another Uncanny Alley. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. That is just extremely useful in regular gameplay. Okay, so we have... I'm just gonna leave the rest at normal. I guess we could do a 1-second grace period. Now that we start at 0% sanity, we don't really need a cursed possession. So I'm just gonna turn that off to get in... I guess we still want it. But 8 times multiplier is totally fine. That's gonna be scary. We're gonna apply that one. We're gonna go to Willow Street House, hop straight in, and we're gonna need to obviously start with smudge sticks right away. Now I left the. Oh, I should have changed the sanity pill restoration. Actually, I'm gonna. Well, no, I'm not gonna leave this one because people are betting. But if you change your sanity pill restoration from 25 to 20, that gives you like a huge bonus for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like the threshold. Did I not? Oh, I didn't spin yet. Oh, wait. Never mind, I didn't spin yet. Wait, perfect. Then I can leave and set it up. I'll spin now. Then you guys don't get mad at me, because you guys always get mad at me. There you go. It's gonna be... Oh, come on. Fuck off. I don't want to talk about it. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this. So we go from 8 times multiplier to 0. Like, we get an extra 0.9, and doing 1 down gives you... So... The difference between 20 and 25 is just so much, even though it barely matters. I don't know why. And then you can also do this to go even higher. You have a 9.2 times modifier. So yeah, here, this is how you can earn a lot of money, by doing challenges like this. Okay, let's just do the one on Tanglewood real quick, because this is gonna be a comparison to that last run. We're gonna get hunted right away. Let's do it. Cat box, give it a 36.
Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Trying to be a believer. Yeah, it's never been so hard before. Holy shit. If we don't get it in the next few games, we have gone 4 weeks with no believer win. That is unbelievable. Only 7% versus 25 million. Still 2 all-ins, though, miraculously. We get Emma, EMF, Paramic, Firelight. Alrighty, so now we're just going to start straight away with the smudge sticks. I should have also have the breaker start on by default, but whatever. Because now the ghost is most likely going to hunt before I can turn on any lights. Which is going to make the hunt harder. Okay, so it's fast. This sounds... I'm gonna test if it's a Hantu. It's not a Hantu. So it's probably the twins then. Because this is not fast... Is this fast enough for more? It's got really fast, really fast. That sounded like a weird sentence, but it made sense, I promise. It got fast really quick, I should say. Turn this shit on. I am going to grab some sanity pills. This is why I still have the sanity pills, because this is not gonna kill me, right? It's not gonna kill me, right? Right? Holy. I am going to grab all the sanity pills. Well, I guess I only grabbed 2, so I can... Oh, I should grab 3. What's the chance that I die? None, right? You're not gonna kill me? Don't make me laugh? 0. Okay. We're gonna drink that shit. So we're gonna eat this and then just throw it. I love that it's called... Excuse me? You're not even in this room, you're in the garage. Idiot. You missed me! Raging Raven, thank you for the super sub. Okay, can you hunt me now? Because I really want to eat the insane away. Oh my god. You're so annoying. Now, we're looking for a Ure, so unless this is... You kidding me?! This is one. Is this actually a Thay? No, because it got faster, right? So it can't be a Thay. Oh, here we go. So it isn't more. Interesting. I guess I'm still like somewhat recovering from having Blood Moon for like several weeks. that I feel like in my head Morois are faster. I think the only real reason that Morois are so strong is because they're like so stacked. Like they have so many parts of them that are like good, that just the sum of all those parts together just makes it insane. Like the fact that Morois are fast when your sanity is low is not necessarily that big of a deal, but that just means that it's easy for them to get to you. And then because they also speed up afterwards, it just makes their sticking power so strong, because after they find you, it's gonna be hard to get away because they're fast, but then they get really fast as well. Like they still keep speeding up over time, which is just kind of insane that they do that. So yeah, there you go. That was indeed a Morois. We get a video cam. We get 18. So this is like a good example. We had like 19-minute games before. Now we had a 3-minute game, and we still got a relatively similar reward. And if we stuck around a little longer, we would have obviously gotten even more. I'm gonna upgrade the video cam. That's gonna be useful in case it's it will be a mimic. Now I am going to change this real quick before we spin. I am going to change it to the breaker starts on by default. That costs you barely any reward, but it makes it so much easier when you're doing a no sanity challenge to quickly get all the lights turned on. Now let's actually spin the wheel, not forget this time. No more Euros, please. Pretty please. Poltergeist, kind of spicy. I love myself a poltergeist. Alright, Poltergeist, we're gonna go to Willow for that one. We will win eventually. I mean, by law of large numbers, we will eventually win. I need to check if my video is ready to upload. Because I'm planning to upload this guy. I need to get rid of some shit. Did not place any. But I'm just gonna... Can I do that? I'll just do that after the stream. But I think it's good. That's a really long video, holy shit. Anyway. Ginge, thank you for the 5 gift subs as well. You guys are... So many people get 5 gift subs, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a big one. We gotta get some juicy wins, man. So many people got gift subs today, it's crazy. 24 million versus 2 million. Still, it's still the same name every time. You guys deserve a win, man. At this point, a win would just make you even again. Might not even. It's insane. Oh wait, I'm grabbing the stuff from the normal game. We're not doing a normal game here. We're doing crazy games. Oh, you gotta hold on to those smudges. We have ghost photo. I could use a smudge stick for that, but I'm just gonna do the double. There's a boner right there. I need to turn this on ASAP. Fuck. Another fast ghost? It's a Dio. That's a Thay, right? Hello? What? It didn't find me. I mean, that was way faster than the previous one. I kind of want to show you, though. I'm gonna do one more hunt. It's gonna be a little dangerous, but I want to show you that it doesn't get faster when you're looping it. But that's gonna be hard because it's super fast right now. Now, usually, if you're not playing at 0% sanity, you'll just find the ghost room, and then you'll... So the way that the Thay works is actually pretty interesting. So when you're... The ghost will wait, I think it's 3 minutes. I think... Oh, is it 3 minutes or 2 minutes? I think it's a random range. Like, it sets a timer. That's like... Oh, God. Let's just do the loop. You hear that it's not getting any faster? It's still just the same speed. It's very fast, but it's not getting any faster. It's very clearly not getting any faster. I'm gonna have to smudge again, though, and run away. So that is clearly a thing. Don't kill me, please. Okay, we're done. There you go. So the Thay will set a timer that's like somewhere between 2 to 3 minutes. When the timer is up, it will check. Is anyone close to me right now? If yes, I get 1 time older. Like, it gets 1 stage older. If not, it says it sets another 30-second timer to check again. So it waits for 2 minutes. Then if there's no one there, it sets another timer for 30 seconds. And then if there is a player, it will get older. If not, it will keep doing the 30-second timer until someone is there. After it gets older, it sets another timer between 2 to 3 minutes. And then if there's someone close by after that's over, it will get older. It sets another 2 to 3 minutes. And every time there's no one nearby, it will just keep resetting 30 seconds and keep checking after 30 seconds. Which means that you can be close to the ghost for a little bit. Or like you can wait 3 minutes, go to the ghost room for 30 seconds. It will definitely get older 1 time because at max you'll have to wait 30 seconds. Then you leave for 3 minutes, you come back for 30 seconds, you leave for 3 minutes, you come back for 30 seconds. That's how you could very safely make a Thay get older, but obviously that would just be extremely slow and annoying. But if for some reason that's something you really want to do, that's how you can force it to happen. Without being in the ghost room all the time, because that's the thing with the Thay, is it's much more active at the start, so it'll do a lot more ghost events, which will drain your sanity quickly, which will then get you in hunting range quicker, and early on it hunts earlier, so it's just gonna be real scary, so you gotta be careful a little bit. We get 2 upgrades right there. Alright, thank you for the Tranter with the 5 gift subs, by the way. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna fucking get a win. It's over. No more messing around. What is it? The ghost will be a Goryo. Goryo time. Incoming. I hate Goryos, but I'm willing to take one for you guys. Holy shit. Brownie, thank you for the pram. George Shipman. Goryos are hard on no evidence. Yeah, they're extremely annoying. I hope they're not, but for the believers, usually I hate them, but for the believers, I will concede. Forgotten Dust, thank you for the 21. Okay, you guys are taking it a little too serious. This is where you take your points, doubters. Go ham. Just gonna all in on doubt. Lost 20k on belief so far. Yeah. Voted no, so if it's a yes, you're welcome. That's the spirit. I mean, at this point, even the doubters shouldn't be too mad about, or shouldn't be mad at all about a believer win, because the odds have been in your favor for far too long. 27 million versus, oh god, it worked. We got 4 all-ins. They're gonna be mad at me. We have George here. Parabolic microphone, repel, and EMF. We'll see, we'll see. I'm just grabbing 2 smudges. I don't have the tier 2 smudge yet. This is such a good way to level up fast. Once you have every item unlocked, doing the no evidence runs. Because the thing with like having the stinky evidence items just makes getting the evidence harder, so then doing a no evidence run, you kind of avoid having to deal with any of that, which is kind of neat. I'm just trying to, so it already turned off the breaker? Brother. Pontu incoming? I'm just picking up this boner. That's insane. I'm looking for the breaker. Hope it's gonna be in the attic. You already fucking know. Oh, never mind. That's nice. No gin. Oh! Is that slow or? Is that a slow twin? Not a miling. That's a normal speed? My fucking speed sensors are totally fucked right now. Because of all the speed ghosts that we've just had. Okay, I don't know what the fuck, but we didn't get to properly loop it there. So I'm just... Oh, are you serious? Wait. What? Did I fucking dream that I turned it on? I swear to God I turned it on. What is going on, bro? Okay, it's hunting? Is it gonna be a Hantu? It's not even a Hantu, you fucking bitch. Speeding up. A double back. That's why you gotta be wearing headphones. We smudged at 1453. Woo! Okay, 1453. It's upstairs somewhere. This definitely strikes me as a normal ghost right now. It is in here. The breaker was on there, yeah, true, but it sped up, so it's not a Hantu. Hantus don't speed up. There's a few ghosts that don't speed up. Let me just set up here real quick for some... I think we're gonna do... Yeah, I don't think that was a Pulsar. I'm just grabbing some basic stuff here. We still have a smudge up there. I'm grabbing this, this, and this. We still have one smudge, so we should be okay. The Hantu doesn't speed up. The Thay doesn't speed up. Those are the main ones. Then there's obviously Dio that doesn't speed up and Revenant, but those don't really matter because they like do speed up, but not in like the regular way. Especially the Revenant still speeds up, but just like immediately to max, not slowly over time. Then a very interesting one is the Raichu. The Raichu does speed up, but also not. So when you don't have any electronics near the Raichu, it will speed up, like it will be normal speed, and when it's chasing someone, it will speed up. Hello, thank you for letting me test Salt. You're not a Wraith. However, if there is an electronic next to the Raichu, it will no longer speed up through chasing, which is very important. What did you... What? Brother, it turned off the breaker? You fucking asshole. Wait, was that early? Was that super early? Wait, no. What did I say? I said 1453, right? So then, that's not early. That was normal. That's not a spirit, though. It's not a Wraith, it's not a Phantom. I don't think it was just definitely not a... Never mind, it's definitely not a Hantu, because it's turned off the breaker again. How is this not a Hantu? I'm actually so surprised. Not this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. This guy, this guy. Not you either, right? Fucking crazy. Alright, well we smudged it again. It was 43, not 53. Well, it should have been 53 because I remember just looking at the timer, so I said it wrong then. But it was supposed to be 53. I just didn't know if it was 14 or 15. So yeah, the Raichu will not speed up if there's electronics nearby. It will just set itself to its... That is why I'm so surprised that the Moro works the way it does. Because Raichu is based on electronics to speed up. So technically, by the way, this is this is like a trivia question. If you ever do Phasmo trivia, like, what would the question be? The question would be something like, which ghost can slow down by getting faster or something? Like, I don't know if that would be a fair trivia question. Or which ghost can slow down by using its strength or something. Because, so basically, when you are being chased by a Raichu, it will speed up over time, which means that it can eventually get faster than its speed when it's next to electronics. So then, if you are being chased by a Raichu that has naturally sped up, by turning on your flashlight, you will actually make it slower, because the speed at which the speed that it has next to electronics is slower than the maximum speed it could have by speeding up by chasing a player. So technically you could make it slower by by making it faster, or like by turning on your flashlight, which is a really niche thing that will almost never happen, but like it will be a fun Phasmo trivia question if you really want to go crazy with it. Speaking of, that would actually be kind of interesting. Phasmo trivia, dude. EMF radar, paramic. Just gonna grab another one of these. Yeah, this ghost seems like we're probably just gonna have to pop. This is actually really good for the believers, though. We might have to pop a sanity pill here and just do a normal game. That makes sense, but I will never use that info. I mean, if you do know evidence runs, you will definitely use the info that the Raichu doesn't speed up when it's close. Of course the breaker's off. When it's close to electronics, because that is something that has made me make a mistake several times. Because that's what makes it look like a Thay, for example. Because a Thay will be faster, but not speed up. And a Hantu will be faster, but not speed up. Which can make you think that a Raichu is actually a Thay or a Hantu. Absolutely crazy, bro. Is it actually? Threw a lot of shit on the ground there. Wait a minute. Is this actually a poltergeist? I think it might be. Wait, let's see. I swear to God, if you turn off the breaker again, I'm gonna lose my mind. So the thing with the Grafton kitchen is that there are so few items that if you don't set it up, you cannot rule out poltergeist. Because the base amount of items that is in the kitchen, or at least on the kitchen island, is just not enough to test for poltergeist. So we're gonna test again, but this time with a lot of items. Don't turn off the breaker, just hunt again, be a nice ghost. Alright, this should be more than enough. It was just throwing so many things right there. Turn that on. Hello, ghost. It might have actually changed ghost room. Well, unless it was always in this. It might have always been in that area, I think, actually. Ghosty pants? It blew out the candle. It's... Please use that crucifix right now. That'd be so sick. That I know it's not a non-Rio. Come on. Give me a sign. Ghosty. Now it's suddenly real quiet. There's no way this is a shade, right? That would be unbelievable. Okay, it's not a shade and not a non-Rio. Wait, that's actually huge information right there. Nice. Okay, I need to read or turn on these lights again. Because those turn off when the crucifix... Are they ever gonna fix that, by the way? That's another one of those hilarious bugs that used to be a bug. Then they finally fixed it after like 2 years. Then it was fixed for a year. What I'm talking about, by the way, is that when the crucifix get used, all the lights turn off. That's a bug. We're used to it again, but we were used to it. Then they fixed it. We were like, oh, this is nice. It doesn't turn off the lights anymore. And then they broke it again, and now it's bugged once more. It's like, what the fuck? I haven't looked for orbs yet. Okay. Poltergeist, here we go. Okay, no poltergeist. Definitely throwing, but not... So the main way you test for poltergeist is not necessarily frequency, it's mostly distance. The distance on each individual throw is what you're looking for, and this one is not throwing enough. Okay, so we smudged again. I mean, we're getting, like, closer and closer to the Goryo gauntlet, so... I mean, maybe. This is possible. grab my cam. This real quick. Don't have any more. Do I have one? Well, this also means it could be a banshee. Didn't it move rooms? Well, it did something in the... No, because it hunted even when we were there. Like, it did dirty water. We went upstairs, and then it immediately hunted from this room. So I don't think it was ever that ghost room. Okay. I'm holding on to this shit. I guess I'm going over here. Do we want to look for Banshee's scream here? What the fuck? That is such Goryo behavior, by the way. Doing ghost events far away from the ghost room. I don't know if that's like actually a Goryo thing, but so often do I get the Goryo to do ghost events, like when I'm not even in the ghost room. I was being real sneaky. Okay, so demon. Okay, it stopped hunting. That's good. I want to get a few whispers here. Did we already test for yokai? I guess we kind of did. Okay. What the fuck, bro? That is... I mean, this could easily be a banshee as well, right? That's the thing. Because banshees also don't roam. But that wasn't the singing ghost event, though. Can we actually get this? Can it be done? Ah! What the fuck? What? Excuse me, I went to the complete opposite side and you're there now? What do you mean? Are you a mare? You just broke 2 lights. Wait. The fuck? It's knocking on that window now. This is insane, ghost. Oh. I'm not hearing the... Bro, it's so bugged, man. I'm not hearing the sounds of the ghost. It's just footstep sounds. It's not like... Isn't it whispering or like... That's extremely weird. It's picking up the sound on the thing, but I'm not hearing anything. I guess this might be the dirty water? No, it's not. That was the footsteps. Oh, it's definitely no miling, right? Turn on the light switch. Oh yeah, fuck me. This is strange. I mean, so far... Oh, it's going again. I kind of just want to cope this all the way to Goryo. Yokai seems unlikely. I guess I should do an actual test for yokai though, but I have one more smudge is the problem. And then demon, we could just place another crucifix and see if... No, but we placed a No. We placed a crucifix in the bathroom, and then it hunted right outside of the bathroom, but it did not... That actually... What the fuck, dude? That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Holy shit. What the fuck? This is like a mare, though. Could it just be a Goryo, please? Because it broke all the lights, but why is it not changing Ghost Room, though, is the question. Right? Why is it not changing Ghost Room when they turn on the light in that room? I mean, Banshee didn't do any whispers. It is kind of suspicious that it keeps roaming to me, though. And then not changing Ghost Room, right? Because the Banshee doesn't do that. But I feel like that happens a lot for Goryo, though. We do this? Can we do dots test? No. There's no evidence. Like, the Banshee and Mare are sadly also very possible here. That's the problem. Serious? Yokai test? Ah, that wasn't close enough for yokai test. Where did I drop it? Right there. Okay. So we wait here in the dark. I kind of want to turn on some light switches though. Don't kill me. For the Mare potentially. It's just really weird that it broke so many lights. It doesn't usually happen, right? That's pretty uncommon. And then Yurei would just be total BS if that happens right now. I really don't know why my paramic is so bugged and I can't hear that. You can hear like the ghost is moaning and stuff, but you can't hear it on the paramic for some reason. It's not doing the motion sensor, but I want to cope this so hard. I want to go Goryo cope on this. So bad. But my believer heart is telling me Goryo, but my mind is telling me Mare. What do you do? Because why else would it break so many lights? You know, fuck, just believe. Believe! Guys! I believe. Do you believe? I believe. We believe. Believe me. I fucking said it though. Wasn't this the round where I said 100,000,000% we're gonna get this? Please, let it be correct. That would be so perfect. No!
Why? My mind is telling me, Mare, why did you have to do this?
God damn it! I just wanted to believe, man. Why? I mean, it was very likely to be America's. It just felt like it was breaking the lights. It was weird that it didn't roam compared to that last Mare. God damn it! All right, one more game, guys. This is the last one. The last one, and if we fail this one, that means that we have officially gotten 4 weeks with no believer win, which is just like. Someone do the odds on that, because it is like, because we have both Mimic and any other ghost can be the win. That means, I'm gonna spin right here, that it should be a 1 in 12 chance, because 2 out of the 24 ghosts are correct. It should be a 1 in 12 chance every time we play a game that we get a believer win, and somehow that hasn't happened in like 50 games. That is just so unlucky. Will it be a spirit? When you're in need the most, will the spirit save us?
We've arrived.
Let's
Check your
go.
equipment and get set up before investigating.
1 in 144 chance. Literally, how did you come up with that garbage? You should go back to school. It's 2 spins. No. This is just incorrect. Because the spin for the... I mean, this is a common thing that I've seen many times. It's just not how it works. When I say... So what you're saying is that if you ask someone to say, is it heads or tails? And they say heads. And then you flip a coin, you're saying that that is a 25% chance to be heads. Because they could have chosen heads or tails, so that's 50%. And then the coin spinned another 50%, thus being 25%, which obviously your intuition there should tell you that that's wrong. Which this is the same situation, but just with more options. Anyway. We have 5 million! I thought I was looking at the doubters for a second. Oh my god. It's 8 all-in believers. That's crazy. 30 million doubt. You guys really should have gone even higher. You're getting free points here. Okay. Please. Crucifix, ghost photo, ghost event. We cannot possibly get screwed this much, right? This is not a thing. This is a lesson. Let it be a lesson that you should never gamble. That's what we're learning here today. We're learning it the hard way, and it hurts. Go, go, go. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's see. Give it to us. Give us the basic bitch spirit. It's not hunting right now. Scary. We're not doing 8 games per stream. We're doing like... No! We're doing like 2 trips through all the maps, so we're doing at least like... I mean, this stream we did less games because the game average was like 30 minutes, but we've done streams where most games are like 5 to 10 minutes long, and we do like 24 of them. Those were the previous streams. You know what? This just means... So this stream we did mostly like slow, no evidence. I think next stream we could do like super fast. We could do like either no evidence speed runs or just regular speed runs to try and get as many fucking games as possible to finally break the curse. Because if we play 30 games in one stream and we still don't get a win, I'm calling the cops. That is illegal. That is criminal behavior. I want to say that's a DL. Please tell me this is a mimic. Please tell me this is a mimic. I want to be wrong so bad. I'm calling CJ. I'm calling the cops on the devs. That's what's happening. No! Come on, man. That's tragic. Yeah, I don't think I have to... we explained so many ghosts of that. I don't think I have to explain the Dio. It just knows where you are, so don't try to hide against it because you will be killed. Well, next week we are breaking the curse. I'm telling you, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna play like 50 games. And we're gonna try and get a win. We'll see how it goes. We could still do no evidence though, and then level up a bunch and maybe prestige. I mean, I don't think we're gonna prestige in one stream, but we can get a lot of levels if we play those types of games, right? The 3-minute long games where we just go super fast. That'll be fun next week. But I hope you learned a lot today, because I was in explain mode. I explained so many things, even things that aren't even in the game anymore, but that I still think are very interesting to know. And next time we will be there for the believers. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely gamers here in chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/InStream. I'll keep the link in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Holy. Tragic. Tragic. Well, that is going to be the end for us today, guys. Thank you so much for... That is loud. Thank you so much for chilling. Hope you still had a good time, even if you were a believer. Even if you were a believer. Let's go link you the... Oh, actually... I am going to... Oh god, it's a little messy. I am going to upload... If you liked today's stream and you were a believer, you are gonna fucking love this video, because believers today got fucked. In the video that we're uploading right now, believers got friggin' amazing odds. There were some crazy wins for the believers, especially near the end. Go check out the card game simulator video. It's literally going live right now. Publish. I'll link it to you in YouTube, and Twitch. Thank you so much for watching over on YouTube. I'll see you in the comments. And Twitch, here you go as well if you want to join them over there. I will see you around YouTube. Have a good night. Bye-bye, guys. See you tomorrow.